Yes, people, welcome to the midweek edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. I'm joined by one of my fellow co-hosts. The one I'm not joined by is Ryan. He will be back, though, probably on Sunday. He's dealing with exams. Love to my little bro, Ryan. But I'm joined by the lovely, the delightful, the forever hardworking on multiple streams, extremely knowledgeable, easily one of the most underrated YouTubers in the YouTube footballing game. Woman like Yan City. I was gonna say man like, so that's why I said woman like Yan City. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm having a good evening. Yeah.
Is it? Well, go on. Was that it? You got nothing else
Sorry,
to say?
I just had to slide that in there. You know, I've got to get the banter in before Saturday because if Saturday goes pear-shaped, you won't see me again.
Yeah, I didn't even hear what's it called?
You're not thinking. And do you know what? It's not even because I've been cocky, because I've never once said Man City are definitely going to win this final. Yeah. But it's just one of them. I just can't be asked with the drama. So it'll be user not found, and I'll just be chilling.
Okay, but yeah, before we get into the final and the title and everything like that, because I know you lot got a lot to say to me. I'm here. I don't run, hide, or duck any smoke. Make sure if you're watching on the Twitter, get the shares up. Let's get numbers in there. You don't want to see me get cooked in it. So make this, you get me? Like, you want to see me. Yan City wants to see me get cooked. So share it in it. Let's go back and forth. I'm here. I told you lot I wasn't doing a watch along, but win or lose the final, I would be here. I promised you lot that. And yes, I am here. And the only reason why I'm here later is because the game went to penalties. But I am here so I can see that. See how the numbers shot up? You lot are pricks. I swear to God. I said that. And I've seen the numbers jump up. So get the shares up. If you're watching on Twitter right now via the Periscope, make sure you hit the retweet button. Make sure you hit the like button. Vitally important you do that. Hit the retweet button. Hit the like button. Follow the lovely... Wait, it's that side. Yan City. Follow myself and the Sarcasm City TV Twitter. We're all tagged in that tweet. If you're watching via the Twitch right now, make sure you follow us on Twitch. The link is underneath in the description as well, but it's Sarcasm City TV on Twitch. And equally as important as well on YouTube, make sure the first thing you do, as soon as you touch down, hit that like button. Hit that like button on the video. Let's get the likes up. Make sure you share it across all the socials. You want to see me get cooked in it. You lot are going to banner my team. Share it across all the socials in it. Get this far and wide. Because I knew this stream was going to do big numbers. I see the numbers shooting up already. Almost 40 of you little lot in there. Dickheads, you know what I'm saying? But we move and that. So yeah, including yourself.
You get to the super chat because I don't want to lose the thing.
Nah, I get to the super chat. I can get to it. Don't worry. Yeah, you do that. I get to the super chat. Don't worry in it. Yeah. I'll get to the super chat. So yeah, you lot, make sure you like the video on YouTube. Make sure you share it across all the socials and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sarcasm City TV is road to 3K. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. We don't normally start here, but Drizzy Des has dropped a super chat. Love to Drizzy Des for the super chat.
Good.
Yan City, I'll let you get me. You can read out the super chat.
Yeah, Drizzy Des says, Yan City, please do me a favor on Saturday. I need to get back at Chelsea. They were laughing at us today, Ollie. Yeah, what do you expect? It's Chelsea, innit? They laugh at everyone. But I don't know. I just think it's a final. I don't think you can call a final. I really don't. Like, we've seen it, twice this month? Chelsea, Leicester. You would expect Chelsea to win. Tonight, you would have expected Man United to win. So just because I'd expect Man City to win doesn't mean that it's going to happen. So I don't know. It's one of them. I think that game is going to be so close, and it will just depend on who turns up. Because it's not like, I don't know. With Chelsea, it's hard to predict. So I'm just hoping and praying that the players turn up. And I think if the players turn up and play well, I do think we should win. But it's one of them, and I just have to hope. It's our first final. That's the only sort of thing. Not too many teams win their first final. That being said, Leicester won their first final in a long time. I think that's the first time they've won it in their history, isn't it? They won the first time they've been in 50 odd years.
Yeah, it's 50 odd years since they last won it.
VILLARREAL won their first title ever. So I'm hoping that means that Man City might win their first ever Champions League, but
yeah, let's hope not.
Football's a game that you just can't predict, man.
Big facts. Big facts. But yeah, I can see how the numbers is high in there. Look at you pricks. You know what I'm saying? But before we even get to that, this is the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. And if you want to join it, so first and foremost, when you're a member of the channel, one of the perks is on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Your comment will take priority like a super chat. So if you see the same names popping up, I'm not ignoring the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting to I'm just getting to the members on the channel because it's one of the perks also. And one of the perks is shout outs at the start of certain shows. So I got to shout out all the members. So salute to Zane, Dan Levitt, Davey Fisher, the Progressions Project, Nelly, Timo, 44, Scott Page, NB, Cams TV, Daniel, Junior Swag King, Taekwon, Nippon, Wayne Molds, SH, 40 Fantasy, OKW, my guy Deviant, J Socials, Eugene Amagash, Neville B, S Feetly TV, Glazers Out, Winter Surfer, Ryan, and of course the lovely also, I always get it the wrong side, Yan City as well. So big up to all the members of the channel. So yeah, if you want your comment to take priority on these shows, either drop a super chat like Drizzy does, or you have to join the membership. But yeah, let's get into the show. As you can see from the title across the top there, Villarreal defeat United in Europa League final. So Villarreal have defeated United in the Europa League final, technically last night now in the UK on penalties. So I'm sure you lot will have plenty to say on it. So we're just going to go straight to the questions and that, because there'll be a man named United. Well, technically today now, but after I wake up and go sleep, there'll be a man named United. But yeah, let's get into it. Ah, Jesus. So yeah, let me get to some of the comments. Yeah,
let me get to the comments at the top, and then you can go from where you are.
I can see him on here actually. But yeah, go on. Wait. Yeah.
So you have to click him up. Evening, flawless.
Big up, Timo. Yeah, me already.
Can't wait for this Q&A, even though I don't think he's here anymore. CSC Akin says, good evening, lads. S Packer says, let's go, Villa. Oh, we got a super chat.
Another one.
I don't want to scroll down.
All right, I'll get it.
I get
it. Look what Lewis said, 1,500. Lewis, I'll send you the link as well. I was hoping you was asleep. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I was hoping Lewis was asleep.
Lewis ain't gonna be asleep after that.
Yeah, I was hoping it. Let me get to the comments. Big up Daniel. He says, my favorite Manchester City and United fans. This is for you. Win or lose, I never hide. Come on, Chelsea. London is blue. Yo, big up for that. Appreciate that, man. Man dropped a super chat to say I'm his favorite United fan. Big up. And he's shown love in that. You know what I'm saying? Lewis, I'm about to send you the link here, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Look how high the numbers are. We got almost over 40 people here. Go on in it. I'm here, people in it. I'm here. Go on, Yancy. Read out that comment.
Said, flawless, your goat Ollie is 4-0 in finals, yet you want to chat was about Messi. Put some respect on Don Messi's name. Man like Emery, you know.
What I would say to that is he's not nobody's GOAT, number one. Number two, he's not 4-0 in finals. He's 0-1 in finals and 0-4 in semi-finals. Your GOAT is 0-4 in international finals. Let's get that right, innit? But yeah, big up to NB.
Hey, no Messi slander tonight, innit? No Messi slander.
Did I slander him or did I state facts? Is he not 0-4 in finals?
That being said, Emery, to be fair, is a Europa League specialist.
Yeah,
that is one thing that is for certain. I think if you didn't think that before, you have to think that now. Do you know what I mean? He's just, anything that he's come up against, he's won. So yeah, it's one of them. I think did he lose a final with Arsenal?
Yes, he lost her. Yeah, he lost to Arsenal. Yeah,
but I think that's the only time. Nathan said, hit the like button to cheer Flawless up, share the video on social media, join the membership. Yeah, make sure you do all of that.
Yep. I even said we're gonna get to that. Yeah, people are saying, let me get to this.
Therapy sessions.
Is it a therapy session? No, it's not. Someone added me on Twitter and said, because JV said something funny about Ollie, and I laughed. And he said, how are you still laughing after losing the European final? This is because, and I responded, and I said, I know what this manager's like, and I know what this team is like. When I come on here, and Yancy is trolling, trying to say Ollie's good, and Ryan's trolling about Ollie being good, and Lewis is trolling about Ollie being good, I know these results are not far away. This is why this is no shock. Yeah, I'm saying it took him 100 minutes to make a change. This guy played nearly 2 hours of football and to make changes in a European final. So it's not a shock. And I've seen people who have been in the comments, people who have been on the show who heavily defended this guy saying this is solely on Ollie and that. We all know he's not good enough. But I knew this from the jump. It just didn't take him losing a European final in embarrassing fashion for me to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clear. I ain't the brightest bulb in the box. I can see this manager's not good enough before this. Even if he would have won this final, I would still be Ollie out. Because I understand what it is. I understand this guy's not good enough for where Manchester United are trying to get to. So am I upset? No. Because that means I would have expectation and hope, which I don't. But yeah, go on. Yeah, carry on going through.
Yeah, he said his office also offers therapy sessions for Ollie taxpayers. Notify me or my officers for further details. Dupe says, imagine losing a European final could never be my club. Dupe, none of that. None of that. Daniel said it could be you on Saturday. It could be us. It could. I think you know what? It's one of them, like, part of me is thinking, like, it's our first final. So it's kind of like you always go into that a little bit like, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. But then that being said, I think Man City, with the team we have right now, we should be winning that. So I think I'll be a bit annoyed if we don't win, even though I know it can go either way and I know it'll be tight. I just think Man City, they're not probably going to get a better opportunity than they've got right now. So I don't know. I don't want Aguero to win it. So I don't think if De Bruyne doesn't win it, I think he'll win it eventually with Man City because he's staying another like 4 years or another 3 years or something like that. So I think he'll win it, but Aguero won't if he doesn't win it. So they need to kind of win it for Aguero. Fernandinho, unless we win it next year, I don't think he will win it either. So for them two players, I want us to win it. For everyone else, it's like, well, they can win it, you know, another time maybe. But yeah, it might just be the year of the underdogs. It might be, which is us. So you might.
What a prick! I'm gonna keep calling you lot pricks, innit? You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, people, you know what it is. Yeah, I'm here, man. I was on another stream. I was doing Red Talk. That's what it was. You lot know me. I don't duck no smoke.
I do therapy sessions if any United fans need one. I actually do therapy sessions, by the way. All right, fair enough. He actually does therapy.
Big up Daniel, innit? I'm good, man. I don't need no therapy sessions. I know what this is, innit?
Leo won League One. Leicester won the FA Cup. Atletico won La Liga. Yeah, Man City are going to win the Champions League. Let's hope not. Perfect. Don't quote me, guys. I'm just saying underdogs in it. And before people come at me in the comments, I am joking. I'm just saying we're underdogs because we've never been there before. We're actually underdogs compared to Chelsea. I know that. I'm not dumb. Yeah, Sporting won the league. That's because they got rid of Bruno, innit? Inter as well. And Rangers. Yeah, you know what? There is a lot of. This is what I mean. This season's been a weird season, you know. Yeah, this is why I'm not putting anything past. Like, this is why.
Champions League final.
Big up to.
Oh, shout out to Lauren.
It's Lauren that's for us.
She's been a minute still. Wow, what go on and that? I've not seen you. I'll get to it. I've not seen you in time. She said she just put for the super chat. What happened in the semi-final and that? You was messaging me talking about we'll see you in the final and didn't get there. Now I can't hear. I've messaged this girl and she's not responded to me. Not heard from her. I thought she blocked me.
I've not seen her in ages.
Yeah, because she's Arsenal fan. She's been hiding. She sank lower than Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Don't think I'm not coming on smoke for you Arsenal fans. You're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Not heard from this female in time and that. This woman's ignored me. You know what I'm saying? Messaged her, hiding where? Man is here in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? And that. Where? You know what I'm saying?
Ravi says there was more pens in that game than WH Smith and Staples. Do you know what? There was some top quality pens in that.
Quality
quality. But then it's like somebody said they don't know if it was the best or the worst penalty shootout because there were some fantastic pens, but then there were some that should have been saved. Like both goalkeepers should have made saves. So it's like it was a good shootout. Mm-hmm. But I think from the goalkeeper's point of view, the best thing that the Villarreal goalkeeper did was that goal, that penalty. He wasn't the best. You know, he got close to a few, got his hand to a few, but really and truly, like, it's not an in-game penalty where if you knock it out, they can put it back in. The minute you stop it from going in, they can't score. So, I don't know. It just seemed like a bit of a weird performance from the goalkeepers.
Hey. Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, welcoming my bro to the show also. You know what I'm saying? And that, because he hit me up like, yo, are you doing a show tonight? Shout me, so I know he's got a lot to say. I'll keep going through the comments. Yes, family, what are you telling me? Get it off your chest, fam.
I'm fucking devastated, bro.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, before I cut you off, I know why you're devastated because you was on this optimistic bullshit. That's why, innit? Oh, he's done all right. You know what I'm saying? And all this nonsense. That's what it was, innit? Yeah, you're gonna see what he does next season, innit? That backfired, innit?
I've been Ollie out for the longest, yeah. And at the start of the season, I said, you know what? They didn't back him in the summer. So whatever happens this season, I can't really get onto him too tough. But then I got onto him too tough, innit? Because he's been trash, innit? Because you should be doing better with the players that you have. Regardless of what signings we did or didn't get, you should be doing better. And then it gets to today, and it's like, okay, second in the league, you have a chance to win the Europa League final. We don't really care about the Europa League, but you've got a shot in it. All you have to do is walk over this poor team. They are not a good team to finish 7th in the league, bro. Like, they're not a good team. They've got one striker, and that's it. One of their centre-backs is like 35, 36 in it. I don't want to hear it, bro. You get me? Like, I had that, bro, Abiel, I had him in like FM 2008 or some shit like that.
2007, fam.
So, yeah, he was a baller back then. You get me? Like, I don't want to hear. We should walk through this team, bro. And my guy, yeah, got trounced. No substitutions in 100 minutes. What are you doing, bro? This is the only manager that you will see this happen from. It's disgusting. I am devastated. What type of shit was that, bro?
You know why you're devastated, fam? Because it's the hope that kills you. I'm not talking about your tweets at the start. I'm talking about your tweets when the season finished and that. You talk about, yeah, all these people see what he's done. He's finished second. Like, it's the hope that kills you. That's why you sound devastated. That's why I was on Red Talk and Statman Bain sounds devastated, innit? It's the hope that kills you in that. You know what I'm saying? I know what this manager is. This is why I'm not mad.
God. Just win the final, bro. Like, it's not hard, innit? Like, this was
hard
not
for this guy.
Oh my God.
It's hard for him. It's hard for this guy. We know this. This is why I'm so critical of it. When all the idiot people who be in the comments, you know, it's how someone said it in the comments trolling how there's no United fans here. But you see how there's no United fans here. And when I say that to oppose, not to, they don't want to get bantered. They ain't trying to attack me. Because had United won, it would have been full of United people. I've had United fans telling me they wouldn't take Ancelotti. Legitimately. They wouldn't take Tuchel.
Some of them Ollie in fans, like you lot are too tribal, innit? Like you just gotta call it as it is, bro. Like if he would have won today,
call a fucking spade a spade.
Do you know what? Even Jeremiah is Ollie out now.
Hold up, like, hold the phone. Wait, sorry, Tux. Wait, what?
I saw a tweet from him. I swear, after the final.
I'm getting onto him now. Sorry, Tux. My apologies. I'm getting onto him now.
Yeah,
Let me see what he said.
Yeah, no, check his tweets. I'm sure he said something like, "Oh, he's got to leave right now." Something like he's not. It was something like that because I seen it. I was like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, my cousin Beans has said the same thing. And Flawless, I've seen you argue with Beans about Ollie, innit? And he's Ollie out now as well, innit? And it's like, so you're finally seeing the light, innit?
Seeing the light. What I've been saying for yonks, all the shit, all the abuse that I've gotten across socials and being blamed for results. Now everyone's quiet. Now it's crickets. People are talking about, oh, will Flawless turn up? Win or lose or draw.
All right, they're just blaming Rashford and racially abusing.
You know what I'm saying? And that. But you know what? They shouldn't racially abuse him. No one should get racially abused. But in terms of performance, yes.
You'll racially abuse Lindelof, innit? If you're going to abuse someone, abuse Lindelof.
Oh, we're going to get onto Lindelof, but that's a man that we're going to get onto him.
Yo, he did, innit? He actually did, to be fair.
No, but we're not giving him credit for that. You know who the last outfield player was to take a penalty?
Go on.
Fucking Lindelof. No bottle. You know what I'm saying in that? No bottle. Let Axel take one before him, you know. I'm like, that's
actually a great point.
I was cursing out my
he took one at gunpoint, innit?
You took one at gunpoint. You let Axel take one before you. The kid who's been racially abused, and you're the senior centre back. Passive, man.
Do you know how bad it is? I was shocked when Axel stepped up. I was like, yo, please score in it, because please score, man, because I can't take it, innit?
Do you know what? Like, I obviously didn't want you to win, but when Rashford stepped up, I was like, you know what? He needs to score this.
Yeah, for real.
I knew that he was going to get racially abused if he didn't, and he scored, and he still got racially abused. So
it's mad. Even when Pogba went off, I was still like, why the fuck has Pogba gone off? Bearing in mind we got penalties coming up. But I was glad at the same time, because it's like, at least he ain't going to get abused racially, you get me? That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's kind of like when we had that penalty against Dortmund, and it was like, who's going to take it? And I was like, when Mahrez stepped up, I was like, you know what? If he misses this, everyone is going to be on his case. And I was thinking, I hope he scores, because it's not even about us missing a pen. Like, we've missed pens with Aguero before. It's not the end of the world. But when it's Mahrez, our fan base are kind of like, at that point of the season, they were kind of like a bit like this with him. So because he scored it, he's now gone up in everyone's estimations. And, you know, it helped him because he's gone on to score more goals since. But if he'd have missed that, people would have been onto him differently. And that's why, like, I don't want to see Raheem Sterling take a pen, because
definitely not.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But to be fair, the last time we played Chelsea in a shootout, he actually scored the winner. I didn't expect that from him, because I thought he might crumble in that situation, but he didn't. So I don't know. But I would hate to see pens in the final on Saturday, honestly. I'm not interested. My TV might go off.
As long as City lose, I don't care in it. But I don't want a Sterling or something to miss it.
Yeah, that's all we got left, yo. City L on Saturday. That's all.
And you know what? That can't even change. Like, you can't.
Yeah, you still get Chelsea fans getting onto you.
Nah, the thing is, you can't beat something that's broken in that. Like, this is not flatline me, but it's kind of like I can't go any lower. This one, you know what? I feel like an Arsenal fan right now. This must be what it feels like. Like, you can't go any lower. Like, it can't get any worse at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's getting to the point though where it's like. Sorry, go on.
Now, I was just gonna say, plus even losing a Champions League final is a bit better than losing a Europe. I know it's still a loss.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. We lost the second-tier European competition.
You know what I mean?
We lost the second-tier European Cup competition, and people want to tell me that this is
VILLARREAL.
And everyone's going to be quiet, because had we had won, it would have been in the comments, flawless. Look, you was wrong. You need to be Ollie in now, blah, blah, blah. We won the Europa League. Now it's crickets. That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
But even if you'd have lost to, like, AC Milan, I don't think it would have been as bad. Do you know what I mean? Because on paper, even though you beat them, on paper, it looked like the harder game. Because it's like, we get trolled for going out against Leon, but people forget we knocked out Real Madrid. We knocked out a good Zidane Real Madrid, but then because we got knocked out by Leon, no one cares about that shit. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's like, oh, well, you went out anyway, so.
Yeah, and Cam just said it there, that Ian Beale, I've got nothing left. It's kind of like, I know what to expect. I'm here on a vibes thing. I'm solely, why do you think I troll so hard? I'm on a vibes thing in that, because I know this manager's not good enough. I'm here running jokes. You know why do you run agendas? It's because I have nothing left. I'm on a vibes thing, man. I'm in a dance, fam. This is a carnival. This is a carnival thing.
Nah, I can't do it, man. Do you know what makes it painful? Yeah, it's when Chelsea was winning leagues and whatnot. It was like, all right, it's Chelsea. I don't really have no direct hate for them outside of, you get me, on the field. You get me. But when you got City and Liverpool picking up Champions League trophies and Premier League trophies, it's like, nah, man.
These managers taking it in fucking turns, liberties, you know. These managers taking turns.
I seen a picture of Aguero the other day with all the trophies that he's won, and I was looking at him and I was like, yo, this guy's got hella Premier League trophies, you know. And like it hurts to see that. Like, he's got hella trophies. It's like, nah, man. Like, it's been 5 Prem trophies just out of the blue. That can get to 13 very quickly, you get me?
100%.
We're on now what Man United were on when you started winning with Fergie.
And this is what I'm saying.
We have 7 now. So I'm not saying we're going to overtake it, because I don't think it's going to be.
But you never know, though. It's getting to that critical point where even if Pep leaves, it's like you're set up so well that whoever's coming in next is still going to pick up trophies.
Yeah, because you know what people were saying? Because obviously, I think Pep's the best that we can get. So we're going to have to sort of downgrade, if you can call it that. But it's like the way Man City is, like, people are like, when Pep leaves, Man City will be different. But it's like, if you actually watch Man City, if you watch the women, the under-18s, that they all play the same way, and they're not all managed by Pep. Like,
and it's the same for Liverpool as well.
Yeah,
exactly. They all play the same way throughout the club. Same for Barcelona. They all play the same way throughout the different teams. So it's just like, it can get peak very quick. Then there's us, you get me?
Then there's us.
Bro, we see Pellegrini, Mancini. Like, after Pep, there's going to be more Prem wins. That's the problem, innit? So it's like, you man need to get on your feet quickly, innit? Because Like you've got me by the ball sack. I'm United through and through, unfortunately. But like around my son's generation, he already don't want to be a United fan. He don't understand why he's got.
City fan if he wants.
Nah, he can't be. You get me? Because I've got. Nah, he can't be because he can't live here and be a City fan, innit? But it's like he already doesn't understand why he has to be a United fan because he don't get it. Why are you a United fan? So it's like, it's we gotta get our shit together, man. This shit hurts, bro. Do
you know what? My cousin, like, he's a United fan, even though it's weird because he like practically grew up on Main Road. But he's a United fan, and like my dad always used to like have banter with him, like say things to him like, "Oh, you couldn't even get into Old Trafford because you're black," like because he's black and weren't allowed to go when he was younger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like he always bantered him, and when his kids were young, like I remember him like being like this, a blue ball and a red ball, and be like, which one? And he picked the red, and then he'd be like, "Oh yeah, see United," and I'd be like, "No, pick the blue." And he was like, "No, my kids are never gonna support anyone else but United, right?" And then his son kind of grew up in Manchester. He moved out, and his son like said when he was about 6, he was like, Daddy, can you buy me a Man City kit? So his oldest son, who's about 21 now, 22, he's a City fan. And then his other son, because his baby, well, his wife or whatever, she's a Liverpool fan. And their kid together, he was a Liverpool fan as a small child. And as he's got older, because his brother's a City fan, he's now a City fan as well. So he's got 2 City fan kids, like, and he was adamant that his kids were never going to be City fans. And he came with me to the Carabao Cup final last year. I got him a ticket, and he came and watched City with us. But like, because I said to him, you might as well support City. Half of his friends used to play for Man City as well. So why not just support City? It doesn't make no sense. But
I'm at the point where it's like I might just let my son support City because it's like, do I want to subject him to this pain, really and truly?
Yeah, man, you got to suffer with us.
We're not set up to win anytime soon, innit? You know so it's like, should I make him go through this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? Like when I was a kid, like Man City were shit, but as I've got older, like now we're winning, it kind of feels like I don't know what it feels like to support a team that was successful like all the time when I was born, but it just feels like it's almost better when you kind of don't win anything and then you win something. It's just like
this way is way worse because when you're used to something and then you don't get it. But I was born into United winning, so it's just like
you were born into that, whereas I was born into Man City being. To be fair, the year I was born, Man City weren't terrible, like around the sort of early 90s, but then we just kind of fell off, and then like my childhood, like we weren't good at all.
I was saying this to when he was asking me about United and like being successful. I'm like, yeah, me and Tux was together watching the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Where we won. Epic scenes. You get me? Then go into town and the epic scenes, like what I would do to relive that shit. Well, now look what it is. But yeah, you got to suffer. Big up Daniel for the super chat. He says, Emery says, hi Arsenal fans, big L. We will run through the comments, but like I said, because it's the Q&A, members of the channel, that comments take priority like a super chat.
Get some comments that we can.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll get to I've missed some knowing it. But yeah, what's up? I had exams and Man United just ruined my night, says Glazers out. Yo, Glazers out. You're someone who opposes me on this. What's your thoughts? I said I will make my judgment on Ollie Europa League final now. So you're Ollie out now after all the criticism you was giving me, yeah? And saying this guy wasn't. Me and you've had many conversations, and you're my guy. I fucks with you. But you've been on fan calling shows, you've been in the comments telling me Glazers are issue, fully in agreement on that, but Ollie's not. But now you seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
He exposed himself tonight, Ollie.
He's shown all of his deficiencies.
He's shown every single one.
About him has been shown that Tox has said that JV and others, Aaron, Saeed, rants. All the things we've been saying, facts. And he exposed them 110, like 90 minutes. You got half an hour to win the European final, make some changes. You have Mata, you have Donny, you have Tellers, you have players who can change. Players in an attacking sense who can change the game. And you're playing against a terrible team as well. So
that would cause him to make a decision. Do I take Rashford off? Do I push Pogba to the left? Do I bring Tellers on and play him as a left wing? Or do I change the system? That would cause him to actually do something. But instead, he sat there and waited for the players to bail him out like he's done all season. You're always waiting for these class players to bail you out, and you sat there for 100 minutes, bro. 100 minutes and waited for these man to bail you out. Nah, he's got to go, man.
Well, it's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to bail the players out. That's why you're the manager.
That's what he doesn't. He doesn't understand that, yo. Like,
because he's not good enough for that.
If these men are on the pitch and they're thinking to themselves like, "Rah, why is my man not making a change?" Rashford came out afterwards and said, "Rah, there's 6 or 7 of us that have played with injuries all season. Some of them man want a change. They want fresh legs on. They want to go off. They want something to be switched up. They're on the pitch thinking, why is he not making a change? That brings everybody down, innit? Like, you're supposed to lead from the front. You're the manager. Make a change, freshen it up, and then the players react to you, innit? You're sat there waiting for them man to bail you out. Like, I can't do it with this guy no more.
Yes, Glazer's out says Bruno Pogba were not good enough. Bruno was awful. Pogba playing again in a double pivot next to McTominay. Like, why? Even though he faded in the second half, I do agree. But all that to shoehorn Rashford in, you know what I'm saying? And that play Pogba from the left, play Greenwood from the right. Simple as that. Villarreal didn't have they didn't have a shot on target minus their goal. They were no threat.
Zero threat.
They were no threat. Win or lose, I'm not hiding, says Daniel. Big up to you.
We got to have a Rashford conversation one day soon in it as well.
All right, Agenda FC from.
We have to have a Rashford conversation.
Lewis is in the comments, the dickhead, so we'll pattern that. People are not speaking about Shaw and that. Look at him. He's saying United. He also says 1,500 dickhead Chelsea fans pending. Yeah, you Chelsea fans came out of nowhere and that. Big up to all you pricks, innit? You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love. Big up to all you pricks and that. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal fans resurrected from the dead and that, like zombies on COD, but we move. Nippon says no United slander from me today. That's how bad it is. Man feels sorry for me. That's how bad it is. Ryan messaged me and said, I'm not even going to banner you. That was worse. I swear to God on my life, Ryan messaged me and said, yo, I'm not even going to banner you, fam. Man,
show you mercy, you know.
Man, I don't want no mercy in that. Pour salt in the wound and that. Man tried to patch up the wound and carry me off the field and that. Nah, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that. You supposed to jump on. Nah, he said that's how bad it is. That you got Liverpool fans. You get what I'm saying? And you don't know what Ryan's like. You've seen him on here. Always on smoke. A man said, I feel sorry for you. That's what Ollie's done, in it. Got Liverpool fans feeling sorry for man. You know what I'm saying? That's worse. Cams TV says, big up Flawless, man. At least United win the second place cup. Ha, 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 ha. Big up Kinda Devil on the Twitch. He says, big up to you. Big up to everyone who's locked in it. If I don't get to your comments, you know why. Big up Yan City Flawless. One Rovers Vlogs. He says, it's Saeed still taking penalties in the corridor. Yeah, he's fuming. He's practicing his penenkas in the corridors and that, because obviously he was on Don Robbie's channel doing the watch along and that. So he's pissed. We all live in a yellow submarine, says Cams TV. Can't believe I gotta get to these comments. Timo says, Flawless, serious question. Would you take Zidane? I'll answer it. Yes.
He wouldn't take Zidane. I'd take Zidane after Pep.
There you go. Timo, I'd take Tox being in charge ahead of Ollie at this moment in time. Because at least I know he'd have a plan. You know what I'm saying? And that there'd be something. Is he good enough? No, but he'd have a plan of attack. He'd make changes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna at least be entertained. You know what I'm saying? His press conferences will be entertaining. You give me something. There's nothing about this guy. I was saying this on the last stream, just on Red Talk, whereas even if we're gonna play this bad and not get results and not win trophies, at least play entertaining football. We don't even do that. We don't even do that. We don't even play attacking football. That's what Arsenal fans always used to say when Wenger started to fall off. We play the best football in the country, which they did. At least be entertained. Spurs fans didn't win anything on the potch, but they played good football. We don't play good football or get good results or win trophies. Man had 2 shots on target, bro. Ah, jeez.
Outside of the goal, I don't even remember what the other shot was, bro. Like,
Rashford from like far out in the first half. That's what it was.
That was what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. God. Yo, Cavani had 6 touches in the opposition box in 120 minutes.
That's normal.
And people think Kane's or Haaland are gonna come in and make the difference. Tell people this is why I don't want Kane. Kane is the nice rims on the car, and we don't even have wheels. That's what it is. He's the lovely, you get me, 24-inch spinning rims on the car, but we don't even have wheels or an engine. Like, that's the problem. Like, this manager's awful. Where we at? Get to it. Big up Dupe, big up Espaco, YG, Jez. You know what I mean? Smokey. I'm just bigging up all you lot. Dupe saying man like talks in the building also.
Yes, my G.
JG joking, please don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I don't know
just don't do that. That's a bit far in it. Just drink or smoke or whatever
I mean,
your vice is.
self-harming is watching United in the first place.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Don't do any extra self-harm.
Yeah. That's mental torture. You get what I'm saying? And you have to G ourselves up after this. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not saying do it, but I understand, fam.
yeah, I mean, don't do it. No,
I get it.
Don't do it. And that drink, smoke, play PS4, Xbox, or whatever you've got in it. Whatever you're taught to your gal, whoever in it, do whatever you've got to do in that. Q&A, one of my favorite shows ever. The banter's too much. Oh yeah, it's always jokes. You know what I'm saying? I love how Lorenzo get me resurrected from the dead. Man's not heard from me in months and months. You hear me? Months. He was talking about, yeah, we're gonna get to the final and that. Big up Cam as well. He's saying, yes, Floorbudding, I've just arrived. Good evening. You know what I'm saying? These are the man who got knocked out in the semi-final in their own patch. But
and this is why Arsenal will always get slandered the most out of any team, because they're that shameless in it.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what though? It is kind of like when you get knocked out by a team and then they then knock out another team that are taking the fit. That's why they're kind of coming in a little bit. I think if things were different, like if they got knocked out by someone else, I don't think they'd be coming at you. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, they would, because they're Arsenal and they're just shameless.
That's Arsenal.
They're shameless.
City not doing the quad. So.
Yeah, remember they wasn't here bantering you about City not talking about City bottled the quad. I couldn't believe my eyes.
That's mad shameless.
I couldn't even believe my eyes. I remember Yancy's face, and she was like, "Wait, you support Arsenal?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what? These men were all in the watch along talking about, yeah, City bottled the quad. I was like, even I'm not that shameless. Even I wouldn't say that. And there isn't much I wouldn't say. Sparkle says, yeah, well, the Man United fans in the chat. Great question. Fantastic question. Because if we won, not only would they be bannering you, they'd be giving me shit. Well, now all of a sudden, crickets. Where's Jeremiah? And I'm just using him as an example. Where is he? The only one I've seen is Glazers out. Because I've been getting hella stick. You know what I'm saying? When I say I'd rather take Tuchel. Oh, Tuchel's not done this, and that at Chelsea. Ancelotti finished 10th at Everton. But now, look, get me, we've lost to VILLARREAL. We lost to a village today. Let's not get mistaken. Their population's 50,000. Yeah,
that's wild, bro. That is wild.
You know what? It's nice though that they won their first trophy.
And their first
I'm happy for them, innit? Well done, innit? But like, you shouldn't be losing to a village. But that's the same population of St. Kitts, which is a tiny Caribbean island that my family's from, innit? Like, you losing to a village. That's really poor, innit? Big United, you know.
Isn't it? But hey, Ollie's at the wheel.
With another super chat.
Yeah, man, big up for the super chat. He said both Manchester United and Arsenal took L's. You know what I respect about this? This guy's dashing down peas to make sure we get to it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Guy throwing the £2 down. They're like, yo, I'm making sure you lot are getting it. Yo, I'm hearing it. That's why the numbers is so high, you dickheads. Look, we got over 60 people watching across all platforms. So make sure you hit the like button on the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Follow Yan City, follow Tox, follow myself across all our socials as well. Make sure you do that. Where we at? See that, Tox? It was the hope that killed you, fam. Tox, when you was tweeting at the end of this season a few weeks ago, give Ollie a chance. We've done well. I'm kind of turning on him. I was like, all right, innit? I didn't even say nothing to you.
Nah, the caveat was if he wins the Europa final, innit? Because I didn't possibly predict we was gonna take any type of loss today. I couldn't see it at all.
Yeah, I knew it was a possibility. Was I confident we win this? Yeah, but solely because of the players we have. That's what it is.
Good.
Yeah, then see, it's the hope that kills you.
And that's the problem, relying on individual brilliance. It's like there's always going to be a day where it don't click in it. We've been lucky where one day it might be Cavani, and the game after it might be Greenwood, and the game after it might be Rashford, and the game after it might be Pogba. But it's like there's going to be a game where it doesn't click with one of the players, and it was today.
Yeah, it runs out.
I didn't know that goalkeeper used to play for Man City.
All right, you start my veins. You know what I'm saying? You just rubbing it in the veins. Yeah.
I was saying that, like how United lost each trophy: Premier League, Man City; Carabao Cup, Man City; FA Cup, Iheanacho, ex-City; Champions League, Angelino, ex-City; Europa League, Woolley, ex-City. I didn't know he was ex-City.
Yeah, it's mad. Like I say, love to Daniel for the super chat as well. He is also a member. The link's underneath the video if you want to become a member of the channel, and make sure you follow us on Twitch. Also, come on with you on this. All jokes aside, he says, by the way, fuck those fans racially abusing Rashford. Hope karma catches them soon. Pagans, yes, never condone that. I don't care who you play for. I don't care if it's United, City, Liverpool. No footballer should be racially abused. You know what I'm saying? And that criticize their footballing ability all you want. When it starts going to racial abuse, I'm not having that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what makes it even worse about Rashford? Like, it's like, if it's like, I'm not, obviously it's always wrong, but like, you know, when it's like a player that you don't really know anything about, like a Tuanzebe or like a Bailly, and you know, you don't really know these players. So it's like people are just kind of targeting them. But it's like Marcus Rashford's English and he's been saving kids from starving all year. So it's just like, even if you don't care about football, it's like, I don't like Man United, but I don't hate Marcus Rashford. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, what he is doing is kind of bigger than football. So
there's always one person that should get a bly in it.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Like,
it's like
go on. No, I was just saying, it's just one of them things. I just don't get it. Like, I don't, especially from his own fans, because it's not like other fans are coming at him.
It's United fans.
Exactly. And he's out here feeding the country.
Yeah, you would think he'd be the one person that gets a bly.
That's untouchable, yeah.
But they don't care. Oh, yo, big up Gorilla Boss, innit? Bajan brother in the house, innit? Yeah, me salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. Every time. Big up Babs. Everyone coming out the woodwork. Look at these Arsenal fans in that. Talk to me flawless. Ollie's at the wheel. Look at this guy in it. Yeah. You still Arteta in, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Still Arteta in and that. Look at him, second place and a cup final. That's progress. Ollie contract extension. Yeah,
that's not progress.
Yeah.
That's not progress.
Ollie out here, yeah, he's trolling, fam. Ollie out here got Tox wanting to thump him up and that.
For real, bro.
Because Tox believed in him, man. You know what I'm saying? And that Tox started to believe in that. Tox is a hoper, though, so it wasn't surprising me. That's why
I am a hoper in it. But it's like, bro, just win that trophy, bro. bear in mind, you've not picked up a trophy yet, bro. Like LVG was terrible, but he picked up a trophy in it, and he had a plan. You get me? Regardless of whether you like the plan or not, he picked up a trophy and he had a plan. Jose was terrible, but he picked up two trophies and he had a plan. You get me? It's like you have a better team than these two managers, and you still can't get close. Like he didn't get close today, innit? I don't care about penalty shootout. It's not a lottery. Like you man didn't get close today. It was disgusting. And from when we got to 90 minutes, and it went into extra time, we died from then. You didn't get close. You knew what was gonna happen already. Nah, man, I can't deal with him.
Facts. Big up Dupe says runners up FC. See flawless. My name didn't come out of nowhere. That's good. I'll give you that. I can't even respond to that. That's a goodie. Ravi says, nah, the stress is too much when you have to deal with Ollie tax. Oh yeah. So you look, when I say Ollie, look how hefty it is in it. And it came in double today. We got slapped with the double Ollie tax. We opened up the bill. It's like, wow, Ollie tax doubled this month. It doubled this week. It trebled this week.
Oh shit, you just reminded me I got paid. Let me check.
Is it? Okay, you get me. Lobster and caviar on Yan City and that. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what you mean? You rich in that gated community.
How much money I got paid?
Yan is rich, that's a fact.
Yeah, she's hella rich.
You don't get paid, you stay paid.
Yeah, you stay paid.
Get me? I live check to check, you get me? You always paid, Yan. Stop lying to these people, innit?
You hella lying, innit?
I wait for payday, innit? Yo, Yan don't care about payday. So you didn't even know it was payday?
Yeah, she didn't even know.
She didn't even know it was payday.
She just 1-0 off in it. You know what I mean? Them 4-5-0 she normally gets. You know
what I'm saying?
She didn't get that bonus because she took a week off. That's what it
She
was.
did not remember it was payday. Oh yeah, I got paid today. Didn't even know.
Yo, fam, what did I say to you when I was last with you and that, and I was waiting on my pay? I was like, yo, they need to run this money in that. You know
yeah, facts, bro. I'd be the same, bro. Check to check.
Stay paid, you get what I'm saying? And caviar and lobster a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here on noodles and rice. You know what I'm saying?
Noodles and rice, and tomorrow rice and noodles.
Rice and noodles.
This guy's stupid, yo.
Oh shit, yo, I could do with some noodles and rice. I ain't got no noodles, just rice. I ain't gonna lie.
Why do you eat noodles and rice?
Oh, because it's hard times out here.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Wow, what am I supposed to eat? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? If that's all I've got, that's all man's got. You know what I'm saying?
Just eat rice with something else.
Yo, I'm a grown man in that. That's not enough by itself. I need them carbs. You know what I'm saying? I need them carbs.
Have a pizza in the oven, like.
Right, not always pizza and that. You know what I'm saying? Say there's no pizzas left. Oh, Jesus. See?
Yeah, Yan don't understand, yo. She don't live that life, right?
She don't live that life, innit? You don't understand.
Have you seen my fridge? My fridge is actually empty.
Understand.
Like, I don't live that life.
Because you eat out all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I'm just always at work. So I don't eat here that much.
Oh god. This guy's got an answer for everything, you know.
I know.
He's always got an answer ready, you know.
Oh, I give myself so much joy.
I
This is
don't
why I
live in
do
the
these
gated
shows.
community.
She lives in a gated
I
community,
live
people.
in
You get what I'm
some
saying?
shit part of London.
Gated
doesn't it?
community and that. Yeah, you ain't getting in and that. You got to buzz in and that. You know what I'm saying? The people were like, do you know what? And she was like, nah, I don't know who he is. And then eventually she let me in. Oh, big up nipping in it. He says, I still slandered Arsenal on the day they beat us.
Do you know Tats?
Yeah,
He's
go on.
talking about that day when you came near my house, innit?
Oh yeah. I remember what your house looked like, man. I was outside thinking, how many bedrooms are in there, innit?
No,
Like,
serious,
that's how big Jan's house was. I was
It's
trying to
not.
figure it out. Like, right.
Can fit man's whole house in a garage. It's mad.
Facts of mine too, innit? Literal flawless. Did I not say to you, how many bedrooms do you reckon's in there, innit? How many bedrooms and bathrooms?
Yeah.
That's how big the house was, innit?
You did 100%. Oh, big up Nippin. He says, I still started Arsenal the day they beat us and did the double over us. It's about time they got a taste of their own medicine because they're too shameless. Timo says, I see flawless in his eyes, flaring in his eyes and rooting for Chelsea to win.
Chelsea fan.
I've got no choice. If anyone's going to stop Liverpool City dominance of the Premier League and well, the Champions League and the Premier League next season is Chelsea. So I have no choice. Unfortunately, I have zero choice. You know what I'm saying? They're the lesser of three evils at the end of the day. Facts. Simple as that. Ravi here says, flawless Ollie's at the wheel like Fred Flintstone driving a car with his bare feet is peak. You're not lying. Whew. Where we at? What else we got going on there? Yeah, man. Like my mumsy, this is a gated community. Please get the F off the property and yeah, man. Facts. I am rooting for you lot. You lot continue to get your questions in as well, people. Where we at? Timo says, only Maurizio Sarri can take the Europa League trophy from Unai Emery, smoking criminals. You lot got all your jokes in it. But yeah, as I was saying, Ollie Tax came in hefty today, and this is why I'm so critical of this manager. And people get it as mistaken as well when I talk about individual brilliance. Because the thing is about individual brilliance, people say, well, all teams rely on it. Yes, but it shouldn't be your plan A. Like if you look at Manchester, if you look at Manchester City, they have players who can provide individual brilliance, but it's not their plan A. Chelsea have players who can provide individual brilliance, but it's not their plan A. Same with, we've seen Liverpool do that. They have Mane, Salah, Firmino who can produce moments, but that's not their plan A. That shouldn't be your plan A or even plan B, but it's our plan A, B, C, all the way to Z and that. Like, just turn up. That's what we were relying on.
It's weird. I don't get this guy in it. This is why when people were saying recently, like, we might go get Kane, it's like, that's not the plan. But I fully expect United to lose their heads and put a bid in for Kane, in it. We've just re-signed. Like, look how we got rid of Lukaku, then brought in Cavani and played how we should have played when Lukaku was here, innit? It's like you're trying to give Cavani the service that you should have been given to Lukaku, sold him, brought in this 34-year-old, and I was playing the way you should have played. Like, it's also, there's no plan in it. There's just no consistent, well thought out plan with this manager.
Yeah, there isn't. No, and MB, I think this is a short and answer question. I mean, this is going to be a short answer from Yan City, but we will go to it anyway. He says, Yan City, are you looking forward to the final?
No.
She's definitely not.
She is not. Definitely not.
She is definitely not. As Paco says, flawless. Could you please give McTominay his credit now? He was the best player on the field tonight. While Labille was hiding. First half, he was awful. Second half, was he better? Yes. So I can't give him his credit for playing one half of football decent when everyone was poor. I don't think he was our best player on the pitch. No. I don't think he was our best player on the pitch. Not in the slightest. I don't think anyone stood out. But if I'm saying best, Greenwood was probably the bright spark, I would say. Rashford was awful. Cavani was bright and tried, but got little to no service. Bruno was absolutely awful. Yeah. Pogba was playing too deep and faded in the second half. Bailly was okay. Wan-Bissaka was okay to me. Lindelof was absolutely awful, which I'm going to get onto a Man of United. Absolutely just passive. The fact that he took the last penalty of the outfield player tells you all you need to know about him. Tells you all you need to know. You're the senior centre-back. You're the main centre-back. You're the senior centre-back because Maguire's not there, and you do things like that. Even for the goal. Smell the danger.
The fact that Pogba on the free kick was trying to push Lindelof into Moreno, like, Lindelof just didn't sense the danger at all. You got Pogba trying to push you into the path, like, push you where you should be. The centre
Yeah.
midfielder shouldn't be dictating to you what you should be doing in that moment. He's just too passive, and we've seen it all season and all last season as well.
Yeah. That's literally what it is. So on to that. And then Shaw didn't have his best game. No, he tried to be bright in the first half. No. And De Gea had nothing to do. But he was poor in the penalty shootout. But we know he's poor in the penalty shoot. We know he's poor at penalties, so it wasn't a shock. Like him saving it. I think he always dive right from 1 out of 10 of them or some shit like that. So it is what it is.
McTominay was my player of the match for me today. I feel like he really did stand up and try and drive the team forward from midfield. I feel like he was poor in the first half. He grew into it the second half. I feel like Pogba was good in the first half and then grew out of it in the second half. So they literally swapped roles. But yeah, and I was impressed with McTominay today.
No, I hear what you're saying, and that's pretty much what I said in terms of the first half, second. But I'm not praising for you being poor in the in the first half, and that. Like, we know our bar for McTominay is not high in expectation anyway. Kind of devil says flawless. I told you in the Wolves game, Axel ain't great, but he's better than Lindelof. I hear what you're saying. I got cooked. So I was on Nuruddin's stream literally yesterday, so the day before the final, and I said that they asked me to give my team, and I said if Maguire's fit, I'd play Maguire and Bailly, and it was like, "Rah, why would you play Maguire?" Because I'm like, I don't trust Lindelof. He's way too passive. He's too weak, and we've seen it today. Because if that's Maguire, we're cooking him. That's the topic of conversation. Maguire's trending. If Maguire does what Lindelof did today, he's trending right now. He's being criticized heavily. There's memes about it. There's jokes about it. 80 million Great British Sterling pounds and all this crap. But because it's Lindelof, we let it slide. Like, nah.
And if it's Bailly or Tuanzebe that did what Lindelof did, they get in monkey emojis in the DMs. So.
Yes. But because
he gets away with murder, Lindelof, really and truly, like he gets away with murder. And it's been a couple seasons now where he's got away with murder.
Murder, yes, 100%. And De Gea has been like that. He's been better this season, but he's been better this season, but the 2 seasons before that, he was shocking.
Yeah,
and again,
he found
that
it
falls down on Ollie in terms of why don't you make the change and bring Henderson on? You know, Henderson's is a better penalty. He's better at penalties than De Gea is, and he's your number one. So stand with him. I said this Henderson should have started today. That's your number one. Stick by your guy. No, I'm not saying Henderson is better than De Gea. What I'm saying is on Ollie. That's Ollie's number one. Stand by your number one is what I'm saying. That's your decision you've made.
Yeah.
But this guy, as soon as there's a bump in the road, you switch and just capitulate. And how are you gonna do that? And after one bad game, this is your guy. You brought him back from Sheffield United. You made him the number one. You gave him a bumper new deal. So I'm not saying Henderson's better than De Gea. Don't get it mistaken. What I'm saying is this is your guy. Play him. The biggest game and one of the biggest games of the season. Your only chance for a trophy, and you don't play him. So what does that do? So what happens at the start of next season? Who's the number one?
Yeah,
is it De Gea? Is it Henderson? Like, what's the situation?
I don't think Ollie knows, bro.
That's the worst part about it, fam.
I don't think Ollie knows.
That's the worst part about it. And then the thing is, you could have made the change beforehand and put Henderson in goal for the, like, I think Van Gaal did it. Was it in the World Cup or the Euros when he switched? He put in Tim Krul.
Yeah. And that worked.
So why not try
it? It worked as well.
Because if he does that and it works, Henderson gets lauded. He goes through the roof. His plaudits go through the roof. His confidence goes through the roof. Ollie gets praised for making a smart decision, and United win a European trophy. And then we're having a whole different conversation. Go on.
That would be asking the manager to take responsibility and try something, and we know he doesn't do that. Like, look at Rashford today. Some managers won't let you get back out for the second half if you put in a performance like Rashford did in the first half. Some other managers might let you get 15 minutes after halftime and be like, there's nothing changed, I'm holding you off. Yo, Rashford played the whole game, bro.
120 minutes from
the whole game, bro.
120 minutes. Fam.
So it's just like you can't try nothing. I can think of multiple things you can try on that left side. Yes. I would put Tellez on the left wing. I would put Tellez at left back and put Shaw on the left wing. Do something. Put Ahmad on. Yeah. Do something. Put Pogba up there. Do something in it. Just don't let this guy see out 120 minutes, bro. And this guy came out after the game and said, "Oh yeah, I've been injured since September." Like, and you still let him? Yeah, he came out. He said, and I quote, "There's 6 or 7 of us that have been injured since September," because he was trying to make the point that, like, we've not phoned it in. We do try we are trying hard to and he said that specifically, the 6 or 7 of us in that dressing room that's been injured since September.
No,
And it's like, we fucking know that. We can see, we're looking at how you play, like, we can tell.
So then stop playing injured. That's the issue. Stop playing injured.
Yeah,
you know
say no, innit?
Say no. You know what I'm saying? And I can't play in that.
Because then you're gonna go start every game in the fucking Euros now, and then you're gonna come back next season still injured.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna be trash all next season.
Yeah, he's definitely not getting. He's definitely not starting for in the Euros. I don't think he starts.
I don't think he's
getting in. You reckon he's gonna start ahead of you?
Yeah.
Did you reckon?
I think Southgate's gonna shoehorn him in.
What next to? I reckon he'll play Kane or play Mount, and then that leaves one of a space.
Can I
definitely think Rashford.
We got Mustafa in the comments. He was laughing at Man City winning the Carabao Cup only. What did you win this season?
I think he apologized to you earlier on. Actually. He actually apologized. Hey, props to him. Man came back and said sorry. Get me.
The thing is, guys, you can't roast me on Saturday. You can't roast Man City. Like,
yeah, facts. That's
you can laugh at the fact that we didn't win, but you can't roast a team that have just won the Premier League and are in a Champions League final. Unless you're a Chelsea fan, then maybe you can have a laugh at that. But even then, you know, you got handed top 4 by Spurs. So,
yeah.
Final, you can banter me about the final, but Chelsea can't really banter Man City outside of that.
I'll also be relieved. It'll just be relief for me.
That's it.
That's it.
There
can't be no, like she said, there can't be no banter. You won the league comfortably. Can't really say nothing. It's just more so relief in it, and it's prolonging the inevitable because City are going to pick up the Champions League at some point. But the longer it gets prolonged, the better in it. Yeah,
we'd prolong it for my sanity because that's just something that you can hold over the minute because that's all we got left at the minute.
And I can't take no more this season.
If we do lose, we do a Liverpool. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, let's hope not, innit? Hope we do Liverpool under.
I don't want to be waiting 5, 6, 7 years, man.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Win it next year or the year after.
Yeah, win it when I'm long gone, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
I seen it, Timo. He said Bruno stats is crazy in the big game 0 mentality. He's another one who gets away with murder. You know what I'm saying? And then there was the commentator, it might have been Savage or the other commentator who stated it and was like, oh, he's got 40 goals in his first in 80 games. You know what I'm saying? Like Cantona, and I'm like, well, Cantona won shit. That's why I'm so critical. You see what I'm saying with the whole Messi and Ronaldo debate and individual brilliance is all well and good from players. It's a team game to me. I'm picking a player who takes me to win stuff.
Yeah,
that's just me though. Like Neymar's quality, no one's disputing his talent. What did you win?
Yeah, I shit on Neymar frequently.
Yeah, that's what it is. And I'm not saying Messi's a bad player. He's won multiple things. But I'm saying I've seen you go missing when your teams needed you at times.
Yeah.
I've seen you get beat 7-0 on aggregate and you did nothing over 2 legs. You have to be held accountable for that. Because if you win 7-0 and you're phenomenal in those 2 games, we're lauding you. And Messi's one of the best players I've ever seen. But I'm just saying mentality adds to it. Yeah, it is. But yeah, welcome into the show. Also, I even want to give him the intro, but I have to, the AC Penitentiary Patroller. You're seeing his team in the Champions League final shortly. My G. The most shameless guy in his YouTube thing. I say it also, when there's a Hall of Fame for this YouTube footballing thing, he needs to be first ballot Hall of Famer. The best export out of West London, period. Man like Carefree Lewis. What are you telling me, fam?
Look at this picture, man.
I know he's a prick. What are you saying, fam? And then he left as well, He's probably left to do another picture or change his name in it. You know what I'm saying? And but
Bruno Warlock crying as well. I don't want to see that in it. Like,
You're right. What's everyone saying, guys?
Oh my god,
I'm depressed.
What a boring night, bro. We probably could have done the watch along. That game was dead. But your manager, man. The amount of times this guy has sat there and complained about fixture pile up and shit, only to play his full team for 100 minutes in a final. Flawless, bro. I see your stress, man. Oh my god. This guy, bro. This guy, man. He is not serious. He is not a real manager.
No, that's a fact.
He cannot be a real manager.
That's a fact.
How the fuck can we beat this fucker either? But he is not a real manager.
We can't fucking beat him. What the hell?
Seriously, man. He is not serious. Mate, And Rashford as well. We'll talk about Rashford too. This guy's meant to turn up in the big games, and what the fuck did he do today except go into fucking Van Foyth's pocket?
He's on fraud watch at the moment.
He's on big fraud watch.
Oh, we doing an Agenda FC on it. Next week. We'll pattern that.
That shot he missed, bro.
We'll pattern Agenda FC in it.
Mate, have to do it if that was Timo Werner.
You got a point. You got a point for me.
The thing is, Rashford does that often, but it just doesn't get. You don't see it all over Twitter for some reason. But Rashford does that often.
You know what the difference is, fam? Normally, he'll get an assist. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll get a goal, like outside of doing that, and then it kind of masks it. You know what I'm saying? You know we live in the GNA era, especially on social media. As long as you get goals and assists, it's the GNA era, fam. As long as you get goals, this shit don't matter, innit? And I'm like, yo, what did you win? Don't tell me you scored a brace, but your team lost 4-2. And you missed 5 big chances. You hear me? Alongside the 2 goals you scored. And
I won't mind if he scored the brace. Score the brace, innit? Like, you don't do that.
I'm on like, yo,
flawless,
your
bro.
team win?
On a serious level, your team is stressing you out too much, man. Like, Saturday's just the start of it, man. Take that shirt off. Put a blue Chelsea shirt on top, Andreas Christensen on the back, and you see that smile that you have already, that'll be on your face for longer. I'm telling you, my G. Get that United shirt off. It's depressing you, man. You know it is. That's why you're hiding from the camera too, because you know it's your club. You're not enjoying football right now. Enjoy football, man. Thomas Tuchel's Tricky Blues. Tox, there's room for you as well, man. Come join us.
Yeah, I might consider it, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
Come, man. You lot are supporting us on Saturday anyway, so it is what it is.
Yo, I can't do it, innit? That's my team, innit? I can't leave, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave. I can't do it, innit?
You'll have a taste of what it feels like to be Chelsea on Saturday, and you'll be addicted. Don't worry.
I hate this fucking guy.
It'll be like the first poke of the Zoot, man. You'll have it, and that's it.
See why I said, yo, he needs to be in the Hall of Fame and the shit when it's all said and done. I'm telling you. Big up Timo for the super chat. He says, hey, let's not leave my client alone. He's talking about Timo Werner for those that don't know. I wanted to get to another one of these as well. Where was it at? Ravi, this is interesting. It says, Flawless, do you think fans of the games will be chanting Ollie out next season? If these performances continue, yes, because for the first time at that game, I think it was in the second half, the fans shouting attack, attack, attack. And the commentator mentioned it. That will be happening a lot because a lot of the time we don't attack. Like, that wasn't new in it. For those that don't watch United often, that game is how we play 90% of the time.
Facts.
Like, we might get the odd off a Roma game, a Newcastle game, but that's how we play. I've done watch-alongs with Lewis and numerous other people in this YouTube space. And every time we're on the watch-along, they all say the same thing after the game to me. Right, is that how you lot play week in, week out? And I say, yeah. And they say, I understand why you're stressed and why you want this manager gone. What did Lewis say? He didn't even come with shamelessness. He said, yo, your manager is not serious.
Yeah, bro, I can't lie. I feel for you too much because I know you were looking forward to that final so bad. And it was like that dead game. And then fucking De Gea at the 11th penalty. It was hilarious. But then I sat there and thought, on my life, if this happened on Saturday, nah, I'll probably die at the 10th penalty.
Yeah, there's just no way. There's no way that no one misses.
With them 2 dead goalkeepers. Like them goalkeepers were trying to, it's like they was playing dodgeball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know
can't handle penalties.
Like, I'm not laughing at Man United because Ederson has come out and said if it goes to penalties, he's taking the final penalty. So that could be us on Saturday. So
yeah, but your goalkeepers are actually a baller, though. You see the way he took that penalty? He took that goal.
But Mendy's shocking at penalties too. I can't. Do you remember the Spurs EFL Cup? And he just went the same way every time. And literally every time they went to the right.
Let's hope it's not penalty, innit? I need you lot to. You lot got to do business. You lot need to do the business, innit? You know what I'm saying? And it's not even. Like I said, it's more relief. I won't even be happy if friggin' City lose, innit? It's more relief. Kind of like watching United play, like when I'm on watch-alongs for the most part. Imagine I was on a watch-along with that. Yo. You understand why I didn't want to do a watch-along? Imagine a watch-along doing that crap. You know what I'm saying? With everybody trolling in the comments and that. Forget all that. I know what... I'm like, yo, let me just watch this and shout on my TV for 120 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy the game. You know what I mean? I
got to a point where we're even shouting no more, bro. It's like, that's the point where it's just like I said, we've seen United play that way all season, bro. I just start tweeting and shit during games, bro, because you'd be bored, innit? It's like, rah. It gets to the point where I'm not even cussing no more.
Yeah. But you know what the difference is, fam? Obviously, no more time. I'm on watch along, so I don't get to do that. That was a throwback.
Right.
I'm getting to watch the game just as a fan. Like, I'm not interacting or anything like that. Like, I'm just watching the game solely as a fan. I'm not interacting. I'm not hearing Lewis troll. I'm not hearing people in the comments trolling and that. And who's brought this up? Is Lewis? Is this you? Yeah. Did you share something?
I didn't
Was it an
get
accident?
out yet. One sec.
All right, calm, no stress. Timo here says Manchester United have lost 6 of their last seven penalty shootouts in all competitions, beating only Rochdale in a third round League Cup tie in September 2019 during this period. That's when I turned. The mad part. That's when I turned. September 2019 is when I became Ollie out. That's when I turned. September 2019, and we are in the 27th of May, 2021. And I'm more Ollie out than ever before. You know what I'm saying? And now, what's this? What's Lewis brought up here? Let's see this. What's this? See, we're here being our manager here is girls being trolled by Alberto Moreno, you know.
No, I saw that like 10 minutes before I jumped on. I was like, there's no way I don't put this up on here tonight.
Alberto
fucking Moreno. He's been taking a piss on Insta all night, bro. Man did an Insta live on the pitch and everything, doing "You'll Never Walk Alone" and all that bollocks.
Players are getting disrespectful these days, isn't it?
Do it. First it was Amati, and now it's this guy as well.
Yeah, players are getting hella disrespectful these days.
No, I like it though.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah, not when it's on
personality in these, man. Even if it's all the dead ones.
Like you got to have a certain skill level to get those things off in it. It's like it can't be you.
If we win the Champions League, watch fucking Marcus Alonso or Emerson be on some shameless shit.
Yeah, you gotta do it correctly. You gotta do it like how someone in the YouTubing space would do it. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And you have to do it like that. You lot continue to get your questions in. Yo, who's beefing in the chat? Hey, you lot don't be beefing in the chat. I didn't see it. Where else we at? Yeah, man, you lot keep it clean, keep it all football and that, nothing personal. Get the likes up as well, man. We got over 60 people watching across all platforms in it. So get the likes up. We're at 62 likes. Bust them likes up also, and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Road to 3K so we can do that 3K party, and it should come whilst we're in during the summer months as well, innit? So we can all get waved on the stream. Great stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mezzi says, why am I still awake? I don't know, but thank God you're here. Cam's here says, Moreno was scammed the Champions League and the Europa in the last 2 years. Did he win it?
Marcus Alonso settings, let's go.
Did Moreno win a Champions League? Who was he playing for?
Yeah, with Liverpool.
Mad.
He was there before they left. Some squad player.
Mad. Yeah. That's crazy. One done here says, get Ollie out of this club. Hey, anyone in the comments, any Manchester United fans, are you still Ollie in? Let me know. Where are you lot? Because you lot been hella quiet. You lot just here let me take all the licks by myself, you know. Where are you lot at?
I'm still saying?
Yeah, man, I know you are. I'm not asked. That's why I said Manchester United fans, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Flawless, go on.
Nah, I hate United more than City. I can't lie. I'm gonna leave it.
Flawless, do you think Ollie stays for another season? Probably, because we got idiots in charge. How you can watch that and have that man in charge of your club and go, yeah,
imagine you lot give him an extension still.
That's the only silver lining in that. That's literally the only silver lining.
They probably still will.
Yeah, it's a high possibility. It's a pie. Hey, I don't put anything past this bud, so it's highly a possibility. But I know his deal runs out in 2022, so I'm hoping we get rid. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see him gone.
I don't know why we do these early deals, bro. Because it's like knowing how quick football can turn and the tide can turn. It's like you want that contract to run down as low as possible in case you need to get rid of him. You want to tie him up to a new one, and then you got to pay out this high clause because you got rid of him. Like, yo, just wait until the final year of the contract and see where you stand in it. Don't just jump out the window and give him a new contract like they did with Jose. It's like just wait it out.
And then had to sack him. That's the craziest thing. Then they had to sack him. So I'm like, you just spent peas unnecessarily. That's the weird thing, isn't it? Man just spent peas unnecessarily. Absolute nonsense. We'll go to you, even though it's a question from Nathan. He says, Flawless, would you take Wenger as manager? You can answer that first, Tox, and then I'll answer afterwards.
I'll take anybody over Ole, bro. I'm not gonna lie in it. Like I would take anybody over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Just someone that has a plan and that's willing to haul Rashford off if he's playing shit for a whole 90 minutes in it. Like that's all I want. I'm easily pleased in it. So yes, I will take Wenger.
Yeah, it's at that point where the bars are so there isn't many managers I wouldn't take. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. Like me saying I would take a manager doesn't mean I rate them. It's just anybody but Oli. Yeah, at this point, it's like anybody but Oli. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm sick of this club. No more club legends. So no Mark Hughes, no Steve Bruce, no more club legends, no more United DNA.
At the wheel.
Yeah, no more. None of this United DNA. I'm tired of it. None of
Wayne
this
Rooney from Derby. It worked great for us.
No. You
know, no one sings that song no more though.
What song?
That Ollie's at the wheel, and it's not because the fans ain't in the stadium. Like people just don't acknowledge that song no more. Have you noticed?
Died.
Tell me how does it feel? You got Sanchez, Paul Pogba, and Fred, and you still lost to Emery on pens. The greatest in English football. You won fuck all. MUFC.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate this guy, yo. Oh my god. Oh, man said you still lost to Emery on pens. That's mad. Oh, this guy, Egypt, yo. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. Excuse my language, people, in it. We just lost the final in it, so you know. Why do you just said as a true United fan, I'm still Ollie in? Explain to me why you're Ollie in. I want to know your reasonings. I'm genuine in it. I'm not even being an asshole or anything. Like, I genuinely want to know your reasons as to why.
Yes, saying click that.
Because of 1999, bro. That's all these man got in it. Like, I don't care what you did in 1999 in the last minute, bro. Like, that has no bearing on what's going on right now in it. Like,
yes,
I can still rate that one moment back in 1999 when I was 9 years old and still think you're a shit manager in it. Like, you can't say, "Oh, I'm a true United fan" because I stand by him. Like, that's stupidness, man.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Aguero like joined City in years to come and he was like bad at management? Everyone would be like, "Get him out."
Yeah, like
but you know what you'd have though. You'd have City fans, not you, but you'd have City fans saying, "Nah, keep him in the job. We gotta back him."
I know,
no room for sentiment.
I think that's bigger.
No room for sentiment around here, man.
I love Oli.
Like, look at Chelsea. Them man got rid of Lampard, bro. Didn't even blink. Quick. You get me?
Yeah.
They even blink,
quick,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on, man. And now they're in the Champions League final, bro. Like, nah, man. I'm a true fan, so I'm still Oli and stop it, man.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
not even
saying
attacking you personally in it. Like,
yeah.
The guy that left the comment. I'm just saying that's stupid logic in it.
Yeah. Nah, he's saying he's a Spurs fan still. But I legit want to know. Yeah. I legit want to know if there's anyone like, because I want that conversation in it. Because I can't fathom how you can be. I couldn't fathom before this how you could be Ollie in and back this. But after this, like, this is the final nail in the coffin. And this is the European. This is like you hate your owners, and then they do the European Super League. This is the European Super League tonight.
Yeah,
that's what Ollie's done. The same way we hated the Glazers. And then they did the European Super League thing, and we were like, right, we're storming the building because you lot are taking liberties and that type of shit. Today is the European Super League. Like, Ollie, you went too far in it. You dropped us too low. You know what I'm saying? And like,
the numbers are terrible, bro. You can't have 4 semi-finals and lose every one, and one final and you lose that too, bro. Like, it's pitiful at this point, man. Like, that's man. Nah. Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer, you know.
Don't say his name like that. Don't say his name like that, yo. Don't say his name.
Oh my god.
Yeah, serious, yo. After spending 300 and odd million or 250, I know I've noticed that.
This is your team, bro.
That's when people say this ain't your team and this and that. Like, you 3 of the back 4 is yours. Henderson is your goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying?
I think the commentators said today the only players from the last Europa League final that we went to is I think the Rashford. Yeah, that's it. So it's like, bro, this is your team. You've had a whole team makeover, bro. Like, we can't act like it's not your team. People still talking about you rebuilding, bro. You rebuilt. Like, it's time to go, man.
And it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Because I say this all the time. You trying to do the interior design. You were brought in to build the house.
That's it.
Not do the interior design.
And you did it, bro.
Where the sofa should go and where the washing machine should go and all that. Like, that's what you know what I'm saying? And which one should be the bigger bedroom and stuff like that. Like, nah, that's not on you know what I'm saying? Yo, big up S. Featley as well, who says, good evening, Flawless. You, man, Man, you got hold of the sponsor Chevrolet to order them a taxi for Ollie. Not the first time Emery schooled you. Bruno got lost in Gdansk local park. Got to check in on Man U slander. Big up, man. And I respect how you drop. You wanted me to get straight to it. That's why you dropped the super chat. So big up to you, man. He's also a member of the channel as well. Let me pull it up actually so you lot can see the comment. Where is it? Big up to S Feely TV. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to his channel also. You know what I'm saying?
Can't even argue with him. That's the worst thing, yo.
Yeah, I got nothing. You know what I'm saying to say? Like, he's spot on in it. Like, Ollie's trash. I've been saying this. But yeah, that's what I was saying in terms of social media. Like, I've seen certain people who are very Ollie in be like, yo, this is all on Ollie's fault. And I've seen certain people who are Ollie in quiet. Crickets, like they lost their Twitter password and that. Right, man, are quiet. Because if we won, a lot of them people are the first to be like, yeah, where you Ollie? Yeah, you Ollie outers can't celebrate this. You know what I mean? You don't really back the club.
Yeah, I see that a lot as well. It's
all
like,
the time.
sure, man. Even if Pochettino takes an L, all these Ollie inners, they jump out the window or Poch is trash relative. I see all this energy for Poch all of a sudden, and I clocked. No. It's you, man, that was comparing him to Ollie that didn't want him to replace Ollie in it, like the Ollie inners. It's like, yo, all you man are quiet today, bro. Why in it? Because when Poch lost the league in the other day, like you lot was out in force, fam.
Yep.
You man was out in droves.
Facts. And I say this all the time, even if Poch isn't good enough. Two things. If Poch isn't good enough, one, I say that he's not good enough. And secondly, I always say, slandering Poch doesn't make Ollie any better. Like, people don't need to do that. It's not a transfer of energy. Slandering Poch doesn't make Ollie any better. And people say, oh yeah, Poch didn't win the French league. Right, we got a manager who failed to win the Norwegian league. But man want to overlook that. You know what I'm saying? And that. Let Poch go to Norway and lose the Norwegian league. And everyone's silent, quiet. Like I say, crickets. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, yo, since when do we criticize managers that haven't even had a summer to bring in their own players, isn't it? Like
when people have agendas, fam.
Yeah, fair enough.
When people have agendas, fam, like that's what it is. Yo, big up Nathan on the super chat. He says Arteta with Man U squad would win the league. Pipe down. I wouldn't say
yeah,
that.
that's
the only person that agrees with that is Yancy. That's why she smiled, innit? She popped her head up like meerkat. You know what I'm saying? And smiled, innit? You agree with that nonsense, innit? Because she got an agenda with Arteta, but at least she's honest about it. You know what
Arteta's done nothing to make you think that, bro.
Yeah, you just Manchester City. It's all sentiment, innit? This sentiment, there's something in the water in Manchester, fam. Hella sentiment, FC. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Hella sentiment. Big up Timo, who also says Lewis, and that's big up for the super chat. He says, when's the fan camp for Villarreal Fan TV? Lewis, what are you saying?
Saturday night after we win the Champions League in Porto.
Fucking great, and that. Yeah, it's mad.
And we will celebrate on the Q&A on Sunday.
Oh, jeez.
Flawless, you'll want to celebrate as well. Don't even lie. You'll be celebrating too. Don't worry, we'll celebrate Chelsea's win together.
Man's got it all mapped out, you know.
Yes, you know.
We'll move to
the itinerary there. You get
about it. No, United to make you feel depressed. You got Chelsea. We're here to save the day.
You know what it is, Lewis? It's because you're like me. You have an answer for everything in it. And I know what it's like. Now I know what it's like for people dealing with me when I talk to you and that. So I got an answer for everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything. This guy, that's why I call him the king of spin, yo. Get me? You get me the dryer fam. You get me? Just spin everything in it. Spin cycle. Everything.
Don't worry, our heads will be spinning when we're celebrating the win on Sunday. Don't worry, bro.
Oh, so either gonna be on there with you celebrating, or Yan City gonna be on there celebrating, and Ryan gonna be here chatting shit.
Well, it's gonna be Yan celebrating, and I won't be here, innit?
Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh, yo, big up. Big up Timo again for the super chat. He says, "Don't worry, I'll be covering the Yo, Yan City, do you mind just with the lobster and that? You know what I'm saying? Just slamming down plates. You know what I'm saying? We're on the stream here, love. Yeah, was that
the chef coming to get the plate after she's finished?
Yeah, that's the chef, isn't it? Yeah. That's Jeffrey and that. You know what I'm saying?
Chef.
Jeff the chef, yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey. That's why I said it and that. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Prince sentence.
Jeff is making himself known, you know.
Yeah, it's all right, Jeff. We'll let you on the stream and that. You know what I'm saying? Relax. You know what I'm saying? Big on my guy. Don't worry, I'll be covering the SW6 Fulham Road lockdown celebration if we win, says Timo. I'm sure you will, and that. I'm sure you will. Let's get to it. Yo, you lot continue to get your questions in. It don't have to be Europa League. Ask us any question. Stroll's in the Stroll in it. Everyone's out today. Jesus Christ, yo. Everyone's here. You know what I'm saying? He's saying hi guys. Yeah, I mean, what you saying, Stroll? You blessed.
I'm
I know you said
surprised
that
he's
like a
not
dickhead.
WhatsApp me in it. He's no big deal.
You know why?
I'm
You
about to
know
go
why?
block him now.
You know why he hasn't WhatsApped you, fam? Because he feels sorry for you, fam. That's how bad it is. Even Stroh, he's not even bantered. He's not messaged me. Nothing. They'll probably banter me on Monday, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm from a third eye view, but that's it. Like this this inquest into this loss is gonna go mad. I got Man United tomorrow. There might be a Man United special tomorrow. You don't know, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like
You just got to hope
to
something dramatic happens on Saturday. So like by the time you do from a third eye view on Monday, this might be forgotten about.
Yeah, maybe Chelsea slap City 5-0 in the final or something like that. We need to major in it. Oh, we signed, you get me, Varane, Ndidi, and Sancho are all pictured, you get me, at Carrington or some shit like that.
Oh, the manager leaves.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Oh, we do record numbers if the manager leaves in that. That stream would be
all right. You can come to our Premier League parade and that.
Who's we? You know what I'm saying? Who? Who's we? You know what I'm saying? And I said we would. I mean, with what's it called? With passion. Stroll here saying it. Oh wait, let me get to the super chat. My bad. Big up S. Feely says amount of subs Ollie used in 120 minutes. Don't employ him at Subway. De Gea says penalties as good as he can score them. This guy. I like how you smashing down the P's, yeah, just to get your banter off. So I have to get to it. I respect it still. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it. But like I said, you lot get your questions in. You don't have to be on the Europa League final. Look at this dickhead changing pictures as well, Lewis. I don't think I didn't spot it. You know what I'm saying? And change it from Don Poch to friggin' Rashford. Now you got another picture of Rashford. This guy, Egypt. I
won't be eating on the weekend if we lose.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. I feel sorry for you, man. Innit? Serious question: what manager would you get to replace Ollie? Don't just say anyone. I've already said it. Ancelotti. That's who I'd get. I go get Ancelotti. I go slam down the P's at Everton and go get Ancelotti.
Zidane left Madrid today, innit? So I'm all for Zidane.
But yeah, I wouldn't. If we got Zidane, I wouldn't be like, no, that's the wrong move. And at this point, anybody's better than this guy. Anyone with any sort of credentials. Any sort of credentials. So we're not in the Europa League. Never mind losing the Europa League final. We shouldn't be in a goddamn competition. I'm saying, like, what if
we heading back there next year, fam? Don't get it twisted. You getting it twisted? We heading back there. You think we ain't finishing third in the Champions League group, bro? I don't know who's in the group yet, but we heading back there next year, bro. I promise you, we're touching Europa League next season.
If you got a group of death, we're not going through. I'm not. Bro. That's what I say.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, they changed the pots, didn't they? So how they work.
Yeah.
So is it based on historical or is it based on this season? Because they changed it, didn't they?
Hey, somebody in the comments let us know, innit?
Because
I got no clue.
If it is based on where you finish, then pot one would be the champions and the winners last year and stuff like that. And I think the Europa League champions as well. Pot two, because I don't know how it's done now because I know they changed it, but because Real Madrid finished second, PSG finished second. So if it is kind of like that, pot one might actually be harder than pot two. If it is like that, just based on who's won the league this year, because you've got Lille are champions. You've got in Portugal, Sporting won it. So there's quite a lot of the kind of underdog teams that won the league. So it might actually be, if it is like that, it's actually going to be harder to be in pot one than it is to be in pot two, because you're going to end up with people like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus. How many PSG? It's not going to be easy. So I don't know how they do it. I hope that pot one has these big teams in it, because if they're in pot two, Man City are in trouble, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're on definitely with the 6-course meal and that. Definitely. Zane is saying Pi Radio going to be lit next week. Oh yeah, man, it's always fire, but there's a playlist for it on the channel as well, people, so you can catch that. That myself, Stroke, JV, alongside special guests talking all things Premier League, European competition. Obviously, we'll be looking at the England squad as well. Copa America, talking all of that.
Cam says pot two has Madrid, Barca, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, etc. Yeah, PSG, Juventus, I think. That's not fun.
Oh, okay, we're going to find out. We are going to find out, definitely.
Cal's not hating, man. We had like 100,000 people at the last parade.
That ain't true. That's just people that was already in town.
Did you go to it?
They was just already in town, bro.
They was already getting about.
Yeah, they was just out for the day.
Now that parade was actually mad. The amount of people there. It was kind of annoying because I wanted to be close and got nowhere near.
It's S. Feely says Fife now the 89th player to leave Spurs and win something since Tottenham last won a trophy. Pogba beaten by Arsenal, Reject, Coquelin.
What a pen by him as well.
Yeah, the penalty was quality still. But yeah, S. Feely, the only reason why I'm reading out your comments is because you are dropping super chats. I'm just letting it be known in that. You know what I'm saying? But big up. Yeah, you punching me and helping me up at the same time, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. But yeah.
No way Pogba got put in the Coquelin penitentiary. Can't be arsed.
Yeah, imagine. Thank God I don't know goddamn Villarreal fans. Why are you putting out that type of energy, fam? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
But now the Villarreal USA account's all that I need.
Yeah, yo, them accounts are hilarious, to be honest. Say again, Yancy.
I told
Their account was on smoke tonight.
Who was on smoke?
A fucking Villarreal account. I forgot. Oh, did he call McTominay the fucking Scottish Harry Winks or something? That was hilarious.
That's disrespectful to Harry Winks, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? That is very.
I've seen Harry Winks, and fair enough. Yeah. Level between the pair of them.
Question for you, Yancy. Jan, if Poch was to leave PSG at some point, would you take him at City? If he'd been a success, let's say he'd been a success at PSG, would you take him?
Do you know what? I actually think
she chowing down on that 6-course meal. Do you want a minute?
Nah,
chowing down on that caviar, innit? The way you chomp it, that tastes good, innit? I could taste that from here, and that you good.
Anyway, what's it called? I think that Poch is the sort of manager that Man City would kind of go for, but I think maybe they are going to wait to see how he does. Do you know what I mean? Because if he doesn't win the French league next season, that's pretty poor. Do you know what I mean? Because by right, he'll be winning it this year. So I don't know. I think if he doesn't win that, there'll be question marks over him as a manager in terms of what he can win. So I don't know. Like I could see him coming to City. To be fair,
I hear that if he is a success. That's why I changed it and asked, if he is a success there, definitely. Nah. Yes, I could see. And like I said, that's his moment, and like at PSG now to see if he's as good as we think he is, or if he's not as good as we think he is. Yeah. As Feely also says, no worries, flawless. I thought I'd cheer you up a bit whilst bantering you, mate. Big up. Yeah, man, big up every time, man. You already know, man. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. Yeah, man, defo Nathan, yo, caviar. He also said, I'm over from Rance's channel. Yeah, man, big up, man. Salute to everyone if you found me from Rance's channel or wherever else, innit? You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. You still building. Yeah, just found his channel from Rance, and it's a great channel. Big up. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Here, therapy settings in it. If your team loses, Sarcasm City Sports Q&As is the place to be. And I've been here. Jan City's been here, even though not often. Lewis has, and also Ryan has when our teams have lost in it, our respective teams, and you feel better in that. You know what I'm saying? I bet Tox, if you ask Tox, he feels better already.
I genuinely don't feel better, bro.
Yeah, West Brom, I didn't feel better. Oh, I won't lie.
I tried
I just came in with the word 5 ingrained in my head afterwards.
Yeah, because I did troll you, but you deserved it. You know what I'm saying? And with the whole...
it's what it is.
Yeah, it's deserved from. You know what I'm saying? Because when the shoe's on the other foot, you be swinging that foot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn right.
It has to
be. Prime Randy Orton.
I don't remember him trolling me then.
Who?
I remember you trolling Lewis after the FA Cup final, innit?
Oh yeah, I remember that. A fucking shit game.
What happened is because why did I not troll him?
Oh, it's because I didn't care too much about the FA Cup.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's hard to, it's hard, isn't it? Like to troll him on that, innit?
I was more annoyed I was there to watch it.
Yeah, seeing him clap back was funny, innit? That's what I liked, innit? Yo, I go where the jokes are, innit? You know what I mean? Funny is funny.
All them gooners getting gassed about it like we just lost the Champions League final. It just shows their standards even more.
Yeah, you were just going in on Arsenal, innit? Which is the low-hanging fruit. But yo, Tox, get it off your chest. Why you feel so bad in it? I told you it's the hope that kills you, but go on. Get it off your chest, and we need you feeling better before you leave the stream, fam. Is he there? Yo, Tox. Oh, shit, he's on mute. Never mind. When he comes back, well, here we go. Villarreal USA account tweeted Bruno holding the ball, asking for a penalty so that he can have some kind of impact on this match. Wow. Did
Shame.
you man see your fans getting attacked by Polish hooligans? No, I didn't see that. I hope everyone's cool. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone's good. 'Cause I know Flex was over there. And I know a few others was over
Oh
there.
shit, the final was in Poland, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was in Poland.
Yeah, see why I don't do these Europa League away days? You must be mad.
Yeah, Eastern Europe. Don't go Eastern Europe.
Yeah, some of them places, it's just
Yep.
not worth it, man.
Our whole run was an Eastern European tour, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, forget all that. You know what I'm saying? Talk will be back shortly, people, and he is on mute, so it means he's away from his phone and that. You lot continue to get the questions in as well. Get the likes up as well, man. We're at 74 likes. Yo, get that up to 80, innit? Let's hit 80. So 6 more, get that up to 80. Make sure if you're following on Twitch as well, you know what I'm saying? If you are watching on Twitch or you have a Twitch account, follow us on Twitch, Sarcasm City TV, and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV on YouTube as well. Please do that, man. Subscribe to us on YouTube and make sure you hit the notification bell when you do. Nathan says, Lewis, I won't take, it's a super chat, so big up for the super chat. He says, Lewis, I won't take Arsenal standard from you when our worst team in 25 years did the double over you. Beat City first, fam.
Bro, read what you just said. It's your worst team in 25 years. Hold the slander. Come on, man. You packed yourself.
And what about him saying beat City first?
Beaten them twice already.
Boy, there you go, innit? Hey, Nathan, if you want to respond back, you can do that.
Big him up for the super chat, but unlucky supporting Arsenal, innit?
Yeah, it's peak. But yo, welcome over here, Nathan, man. Big up, man. Much appreciated. Dupe says, like the stream, y'all subscribe if you haven't, get Sarcasm City to 3K. Oh, yeah, that 3K party going to be elite. Of course, man. I'm going to be waved in that. He says also, hey, Lewis, this is S. Featley. I ain't lowering my standards. I set top 4 minimum as Arsenal standards.
See that? That's a real fan. I hear that. None of this fucking... If Arteta just pulls us up the table, it'll be all right. 5-year plan and all that bollocks. Tuchel's came here and literally said in a press conference, fuck the process. I get results.
The results.
100%. Or I get sacked. That's it.
Nippon says we played Frankfurt in the semis, and I believe Germany and Western Europe. In Western Europe, Germany is safe.
Yeah, I was gonna go Frankfurt, but then I thought I would save for the final, and then I realized how overpriced Baku was. And I thought, fuck that.
What country is Baku in? Or is
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, you know, mad.
It's technically not even Europe.
Mad, is it not? So what continent is it under?
Is it a mix of both, or is it just very close to the border of Asia? I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
That's crazy how far that was. I mean, how far that is, sorry. Where we at? Yeah, man. As Feely saying, hashtag Arteta out. F the process, there is no process.
Music to my ears.
Bluey FFA says, not saying Chelsea won't beat City, but the last 2 games are low-key irrelevant to this game. City made 8 changes from the best 11 in the first game and 9 in the second. Jan City, if you're there, thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's a final, innit? I think all sort of form goes out the window. I don't know, like I get what people are saying. Man City did make quite a few changes. A lot of Chelsea fans are saying they made a lot of changes as well. The only thing that I would say with Chelsea is Chelsea still played the same way. They still played 5 at the back, you know, a front 3. Man City played a striker in both games. I think with a false 9, I don't think we've lost a game all season with a false 9. But when we played Gabby, I think the first game we played Gabby against Chelsea. No, the second game we played Gabby. The first game we played Ferran Torres or Sterling as a false 9. I can't remember which one. I think the first time we did. No, we had Gabby on. I think Gabby played both actually. So I don't know. But I think it's just different. The only thing that I would say about Man City, which is what I've been saying, is Man City in the league have looked beatable, not that great. In the Champions League, we've looked a lot stronger. So I think they're definitely going to be up for it, but it's going to be a tight game, and it's going to be down to who turns up on the night. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I think City fans and Chelsea fans can chat the most amount of shit about we're going to batter you. Like, City and Chelsea is the one game of a season that I can't call. I've been to Man City before thinking, oh, you know, we might beat them 1-0, and we've beaten 6-0. And then I've been to other games where I think, oh, I think we'll lose today. And it's been like 2-0, or I think, oh, we should win this, and then it's 2-0 Chelsea. So I honestly can't call a City-Chelsea game. So we'll just have to see what happens. I think hopefully the sort of Chelsea and finals thing is an actual thing. Let's hope that is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll have to see.
You need to elaborate on that. What Chelsea thing in finals?
No, like in their previous finals, isn't it?
Oh, when they've lost 11 out of the last 12 or 10 out of the last 12.
Yeah, but that's a load of wank. They incorporate community shields and Super Cup losses like I even give a shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Someone in the comments let us know what is Chelsea's finals record like outside of that. So take away.
You won a final in like 2000 and what was it?
Yeah. I think you used to have a pretty good record in finals. I'm talking
We've
Champions
lost
League,
one in our last 4, but 3 have been FA Cups.
Okay.
So it's just like, I don't care. Like 2 have Anthony Taylor tax.
Your mate Anthony Taylor, yeah?
And the other one has slight Kepa tax.
Bluey says, I don't think it's about who turns up. It's 2 very non-clinical teams. It's about who takes their chances. Yeah, I agree with that. I do think it's going to be down to, I think who scores first will win. That's personally what I think. I think City haven't been that clinical in general, but not been too bad in the Champions League going forward. Not been too bad. We've won all of our games. The last 5 games in a row, I think 2-1. No, I think we won the last 4 2-1, and we won the one before that 2-0. So I don't think there's going to be sort of 3 goals to any team. So I think if City score 2, we should be all right. But yeah, I don't know. It's I can't call it, to be honest. Like, I'd love to sit here and be like, Man City are going to win, but honestly, I don't know.
You're unsure. I know Lewis is confident.
What, the final?
Yeah, the final, fam.
Nah, I'll go either way. I'm very 50-50 on this.
It is a 50-50. Like, people that are pretending that their team's going to smash the other one are deluded.
I'm not with that still. We can win, but even if we win, it ain't going to be a smash.
Yeah, it'll be 1-0 or 2-1.
Yeah. If you're even lucky to see 2 goals.
Yeah.
Okay, no, fair enough.
I just hope it. Don't get me wrong. If we get to penalties, that means that we've not lost. But at the same time, it's like, who wants to see penalties? Not me.
No, I would like to see penalties.
No, I can't be fucked for penalties.
Nah, as long as Chelsea win on the penalties, I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? And that De Bruyne putting it over the bar. Excellent stuff. Love to see.
You know what? Man City are the weirdest team though, because like when we get in-game penalties, we're absolutely bloody awful. But then we'll win a penalty shootout quite easily. Do you know what I mean? I think we've had, since Pep's come in, we've had 2 against Leicester, which we won. We've had 1 against Chelsea. Who else? Liverpool twice, but I think 1 wasn't under Pep. But we've won all of these penalty shootouts. But it's just like, yeah, I wouldn't trust it in a Champions League final, innit? Just fuck that. Fuck that.
Right, that YG just says,
I don't see no risks. I don't see no risks on Saturday.
Yeah. Is it kickoff? What time's kickoff? Is it 8?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay.
No.
Oh yeah, Lewis, you're there, so I was gonna say you ain't doing a watch along for it. I know I know you ain't doing a watch along for it.
Do you know what? I really want to go to Man City's ground and watch it there.
So do it then.
Yeah, but I've got work on Sunday night, so it's
right. It's Champions League final. Fuck that. Do it.
No, it's too much effort to go there and back. I'm gonna watch it with my Chelsea fan friend, which is not going to be fun, but it's what it is. Dupe asked me a question before, so I'll just answer it now.
Oh yeah, answer that. Yeah.
Play. I think he will play in midfield, but I don't want him to play in midfield. I want the specific team that I said, which is Edison in net, Walker as right back, Stones and Diaz as centre back, Zinchenko as left back, Fernandinho in DM, Gundogan and Bernardo in the midfield, and I want a front three of Foden on the left, Mahrez on the right, and De Bruyne as a false nine. If we play that team, we have the best chance of beating Chelsea. I'm not saying we're going to do it, but that is the best chance we have. If Pep changes it and starts thinking, oh, put Ferran Torres in and all that, I just don't know if we're going to. I think we're just kind of reducing the chances of us winning. Obviously, we can still do it if the players turn up, but yeah, Pep's played that same team. He played that exact same team against PSG in the second leg. So he has used that team exactly as it is. I think the game before that, he played that same team, but with Rodri. And he played, I think there was one more change. But yeah, he pretty much plays that team in the Champions League this season. So I'd expect him to not overthink it. Cancelo is one that I think he might bring in. And the reason for that is that Cancelo got a red card. So he's more rested than the other players. The only issue I have with Cancelo is he's not as good defensively as Kyle Walker. And the thing is with Kyle Walker, because he has to play on the right, he's not as good on the left. But the thing is with Kyle Walker is Kyle Walker has pace. And when you've got people like Werner, you need someone like Kyle Walker. So it has to be Kyle Walker. If he wants to play Cancelo on the left, it could work, but I just think he's so much better on the right. I just think don't play players out of position. I know Zinchenko is not a left back either, but he's comfortable in that left back role. So yeah, he's got to play that team. If he doesn't play that team, I'm not going to be too confident going into that game. The only thing that I would say is maybe you could change De Bruyne in midfield and put Bernardo up front or whatever, Gundogan up front if you want. You know, he can change that around a little bit, put Foden as a false nine, whatever he wants to do. But it's got to be that team. So we'll see what happens. He played De Bruyne as a false nine against Chelsea. And I know it was under Lampard, but we won 3-1. And then he changed it around and we've not beaten Chelsea since. So he has to do it, man. He has to.
I hear that. Just before we get off of not off of that subject altogether, because I know you lot will probably have let me know if you want to see a watch along for it. I might do one. I don't know. If you want to see a Chelsea versus City Champions League final watch along, let me know. I might do one.
Bluey says Bernardo doesn't have that killer instinct like De Bruyne for false nine. I agree with that.
Oh yeah, and you're doing a watch along.
Y'all ain't doing no watch along. I might do a watch along for it though. Y'all ain't doing no watch along.
Me?
She ain't doing no watch along for that. She'll be as right as a small beyond.
Mate. You won't see me ever again, mate.
Yeah, she was in. Jan City was in. We did a watch along for the Dortmund City second leg, and people was in the comments like, "Yo, you need to ring Jan City and see how she is." You know what I'm saying? She was having kittens then. You know what I'm saying? She was a mess in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Do you know what? My Chelsea friend, he called me. And he was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, nah, this team, the way I was cussing out Man City when we went 1-0 down against Dortmund. I was like, oh, they're going to...
She was stressed.
Yeah, you got to jump on the
we'll get there. Oh, my God.
She ain't doing no watch along of it. She ain't doing it.
Hell no. That was against Dortmund. That wasn't even PSG.
Yeah, she ain't doing no watch along.
PSG was a weird one because the first time I was nervous, but I kind of just wanted us to kind of score an away goal. I wanted us to score 2 away goals. So I was like, whatever the score is, we need 2 away goals. And I thought we'd probably only get 1. I thought we'd probably lose 2-1, but we actually won. So that was a bit mad. But the second leg, I was a bit more, I don't think I was as nervous the second leg, just because I thought the way that we played in the second half of the first, I thought we might be all right, and we were. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to the final, to be honest. Pep just needs to play the team that I've said. in the positions that I've said, and hope that we can just turn up. I expect the players to turn up. If the players do what United players did tonight, I'll be pissed.
YG Jazz says, do you guys think Juventus, Barca, and Real Madrid are going to back out of the European Super League? I'm seeing they might get banned from the Champions League if they don't back out. I didn't know that. We'll start with you, Yancy. I'll let you answer that.
I don't know. They're in it because they all need money, so they're not trying to back out. But it's over now. It's over. It's not going to happen. They need to just let it go. But the thing is, if they get banned from the Champions League, then I don't know. I think at the moment, the way them 3 teams play, are they going to win the Champions League the way they're playing right now? I'm not so sure. So I don't know. But I think people like Aguero that's just gone to Barcelona will be a bit pissed if they get banned. Do you know what I mean? Ronaldo definitely won't be happy.
Everyone. Yeah, let me get to that. Everyone who was chatting shit. Wait. Hold up. I got to cut you off. Everyone who was chatting shit. Your GOAT's going to be in Europa League. Now what? Look at you lot silent and that.
Your GOAT's going to be in Europa League anyway when he gets banned from the Champions League next season.
Hey, if that happens, then he'll go into the Europa Super League and just stat pad there. You know what I'm saying? But we out here.
Juve, Barca, Madrid in the Europa League. Oh, mate.
You know what I'm saying?
Leicester are pissed. I was going to say Arsenal and Spurs, and I realised neither of them are even made it. Shit comes.
This guy, innit? Your thoughts on that, Lewis, though? To the question from YG Jazz. Do you guys think Juventus, Barca, and Real Madrid are going to back out of the Super League? I'm seeing they might get banned from the Champions League next season if they don't back out.
It's not even that. I think with Barca and Madrid, they won't let them back until they sack their presidents. They won't let Madrid back as long as Perez is in charge. So that won't be happening unless he takes some big hefty fine.
Far into it now to back out him.
Yeah, and they've still been in there for months too.
Yeah, he's gone all the way with this shit. Big up S. Feely for the super chat as well. He said, did you hear about the Rashford racism after the game? Yes, we spoke on it, but we'll speak on it again, obviously, since you dropped the super chat. Yeah, disgraceful. Shouldn't be happening. Yeah. But again, not a shock. We expect this. As players are walking, what's mad is when you certain United players, when the black players are stepping up for United in that penalty shootout, I don't want them to miss because I'm a Manchester United fan, but I'm thinking worst case scenario, not only do you miss and United lose, much worse than that on a serious note. Yeah. I know you're going to get abused in that. When Fred's stepping up, I'm thinking he's going to miss and I'm thinking he's going to get so much abuse. Same with Axel. Same with Rashford, which is absolutely ridiculous that I'm watching a football match and that's on my mind. Outside of the football.
I said, even I was thinking that. I didn't want Rashford to miss because I knew that if Rashford, and to be fair, Axel as well, when they stepped up, I was almost like, obviously I wanted Man United to lose, but I didn't want them to be the ones to miss. Because if it's someone like McTominay, fans are going to get onto him, but it's not the same as a Rashford missing. Do you know what I mean? So, even like De Gea, hardly anyone's really said anything about De Gea. If that's true. Paul Pogba or that's Rashford or that's Axel, get them out the club right now. They cost us the trophy. Do you know what I mean? It's just different. It's the same with Man City, with Sterling. I don't even slander Sterling. I don't slander any players anyway, but I don't even really criticize Sterling. It's not because I think he's had a great season. I don't think he's had a great season, but I'm just not allowing these people that want to put their sort of racist agendas across. They're not doing it through me. They can talk to someone else about it. I'm not interested.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. NB says, question for Lewis, do you think Werner will be more clinical and score 20 goals next season?
He should. He should.
If we have Lukaku next to him, maybe. If not, and it's him as our main striker up front, God help us.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's more in the final. That's nailed on that. I might put some money on it.
Yeah, but you lot play a high line, so it would suit him. So there's reason behind that. Yeah. When we play in the low block Premier League, nah, man. You can't handle it.
I just don't know how he misses from some of the positions that he misses from. It's
no confidence.
harder to miss than it is to score.
No confidence.
No
And he was
confidence.
never that prolific at Dortmund anyway. He'd miss chances for fun there. He'd just get so many, he'd score.
Yeah, true.
Isn't
Now,
Nathan?
stop hating in the comments. Do you know what I mean? Like, you
Who's
don't have
hating?
to hate in it. Do you know what's mad about the City? Like the City jokes and stuff is like, I've been going to Man City for 15 years and I was nowhere near getting the ticket. Well, to be fair, wasn't that far off getting the ticket. But
Big up Cal Banks. Sorry to cut you off. He just says thank
Yeah.
you for the chat. Thank you. This chat was fun, but I'm going to bed. Glory, glory, Man United. Love everyone. Big up to you, Cal, man. Big up to you. Go on, Yan City.
no, I was just saying, like, it's just like people acting like anyone can get a ticket. Like, you ain't getting a ticket for that final unless you've been going for at least 15, 16 years and you're on a cup scheme and you've got a season ticket. So, like, people that have like 4 or 5 different categories to tick before they're getting a ticket. Like, it sold out before it got to sort of the points that I've got. My dad would have just got one. But yeah, it's like, I know people are like having banter and stuff, but it's kind of annoying when you like don't get a ticket for something and then people are making out like anyone can get a ticket. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? That's all that I'd say.
Oh, I hear that. I hear exactly what you're saying. As much as I wanted Villarreal to win when Fred, Axel, Rashford took penalties, I wanted him to score because of what would happen on social media. It's wrong. Shouldn't have to think like that. And yeah, that was my fault on it. You shouldn't have to think like that. But yeah, that's what it is. I already knew that. Timo in there defending Timo Werner per usual, to be expected.
Oh, Lord.
I think we are going to close out the chat in the next 5 minutes or so.
He's going to be unbearable if Werner scores that winner.
Oh, Jesus. Worse than Lewis. Nah, actually, no one's worse than Lewis if Christensen friggin' scores the winner. Oh, mad.
Oh, please.
It's going to be, isn't it, a Christensen header or some bullshit? No.
Nah, I need Christensen to give away a penalty or something.
He's going to do something. He's going to have some impact in this game, whether it's good or bad for Chelsea. Because he's been spoke about too much. And this is the time. And it always happens in that. Like Ryan calling.
Well, I'm hoping it's Gabby with some last-minute winner.
He's another one. You know what I'm saying? Man called De Bruyne a Kevin the Cross merchant, and then he scored from an overhit cross. Can't make this shit up. Couldn't believe it when I seen it. I was like, man scored from an overhit cross. Mad. Notorious FAT says, Lewis, would you sell Ziyech?
No, Ziyech is decent, you know.
I think he's decent. He was asking the Chelsea guy. Yo, Lewis. I think he's disappeared. Yeah, when he comes back, we'll ask him. Notorious FAT, remind us to ask him. But I'm going to close out the show.
I think Sterling will leave soon. I don't know, you know.
Okay. Yeah, answer that.
Sure.
Man, I'm speaking of different, but I don't know what that means, so I don't even know if I want to put it up. You know what I'm saying? You see that comment?
Mm.
See what's what. Myself.
Oh, man, so yeah, hell no.
Yeah.
No, depends. Depends.
What does it depend on?
If Dortmund wanted Ziyech and we could put him in a cash plus player deal for Sancho, I'd back that. If a club came with a serious bid, I'd also back that too. I just want us to get a striker and maybe a more creative winger. It's a bit less one-dimensional.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you lot, any questions? Like I said, we're closing out in a couple minutes, innit? Kyron Jacob says, do you think Oli is going to receive a new contract? Highly possible, yes. It is highly possible, but it doesn't really have much. It doesn't really have much bearing on. It doesn't really have much bearing on if he's going to get sacked or not. We give Mourinho a new deal and sacked him not too long after.
Esparco, who do you support?
I think he's the Arsenal.
Because it's either you either support a club who is trophyless this season, or a club who got handed top 4 by their local rival. Well, one of their local rivals, innit? So no one's putting me in a spliff, innit? Regardless of what happens on Saturday. That's all I'm saying.
MB says, Flawless, are you done with De Gea at this point? I was done with him before at the start of this season. I've been done with De Gea, and that's not because he missed a penalty or he didn't save any of the penalties. I've been done with him. He was okay. He's had an okay season overall this season, and the 2 seasons before he's been poor. So in 3 seasons, he's not had a good season. That's why I want him gone. But people are quick to write off Martial after 1 bad season. But he's had 2 terrible seasons and 1 okay season. and we still got him, and he's here still on mega money and that. Like, nah, he's got to go in that. You know what I'm saying? Multiple accounts, my G, just smash the likes. Yeah, man, get the likes up as well. Big up Devante, who was on the basketball watch along as well yesterday when we did a couple of those. He says, Flawless, tell me how good does it feel? Exceptional in that, but I'm tired. Yo, run 87 likes, 3 more, get them up. You know what I'm saying? Get that up to 90, please. Also, make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel as well, man. Carefree Lewis G. I'm going to add it in the title in a sec. Go on, Yancy.
Nah, Daniel said if Mount scores, you won't hear the end of it. Do you know what? I actually think that Mount probably will score in this game. Do you know what I mean?
All right, yeah. Okay, let me ask you.
You know, the younger players, like, I don't think they have the same sort of pressure as older players. Do you know what I mean? So, like you Phil Foden. Like, Phil Foden can literally go out there, have fun. And, you know, even if we don't win it, like, Foden knows he should win it in his career. So it's like at 21, I think he's 21 on like tomorrow or something. But it's like, it's not the end of the world if he doesn't win it. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's the same with Mount. Mount's 22. So I don't think they're under that same sort of pressure that like a Fernandinho would be under, or, you know, a Kante, because they're sort of towards the end of their career, you know, based on the age. So I think the likes of Mahrez, De Bruyne, they're going to be under a little bit more pressure than Foden. So I could see, you know, one of them two scoring in that game. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I hear that.
I don't know.
Well, someone asked that a question about 1 sec, saying United. Give me a sec. Oh, yo, big up Daniel for the super chat. He says, we have to win the Champions League for Kante, Thiago Silva, Mr. Consistent, Apps. Let me repeat that, because Jan City really interrupted the super chat because you're over there hating. You better be. Daniel says, we have to win the Champions League for Kante, Thiago Silva, Mr. Consistent, Asby, and Tuchel. Yo, big up on it, man.
And Andreas Christensen.
We need to win it for Aguero. Can't be having that Premier League legend going out without a Champions League, innit?
Premier League legend and leave out that, innit? We ain't got to be greedy.
Facts, I know.
He's going to go to Barcelona and do what Henry did, just stat pad off Lionel Messi. Just let him do that.
Yeah, but Barcelona is shit right now, so he's not like he's going into some sort of Champions League.
The Sergio effect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's 90 out of 10? We have a 90% chance of winning and you have a 10.
I don't know if you're talking about the Ziyech, selling Ziyech. It might be right. Amadu the Ghost says Flawless. Big up from Rant Stream and Matisse's. Yo, big up, man. Appreciate it, man. A couple people pop up from over there. Big up. Much appreciated. Question for you.
Fernandinho is going to leave next year.
Yeah, more than likely. Jan City, why does Zinchenko not get the credit he deserves?
I don't know. Like, he gets a lot of love from City fans. He's definitely one of the more liked players in the team. I think from people outside of Man City, they don't really... I don't think people watch Man City, because some of the comments that people say about Man City is like, clearly you don't watch us. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have people saying, oh, you know, I hope Man City plays Zinchenko. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I think up until this season, I don't know about this season itself, but he has the highest win rate of any Man City player. Him and Foden have the highest, like when he's on the pitch, we don't lose too many games. So it's like, even though obviously we've still lost games from time to time, he's not the reason why we lose games. Do you know what I mean? So it's not really him. So I think he's just a little bit, I don't want to say underrated, because City fans actually rate him quite highly. But I think from opposition fans, they just kind of, if you think about like his story as well, like he's kind of come from Ukraine. He was like 1.7 million. Man City tried to sell him to Wolves. I don't know if you remember. I think it was Wolves. And he refused to go. He refused to leave. Right. And he said, I want to fight and stay for my, you know, I want to stay and fight for my place. And Pep said, okay, fine. And he did. And, you know, now he's first choice left back. So, I don't know. I like Zinchenko.
Okay. Fair enough. I know you're a fan of him. Flawless told Lewis to stop. Stop what? What's he doing?
Stop what, man? What have I been doing?
What's he been doing? I legit don't know unless I've missed it. I don't know what he's been doing in that.
It's probably all the Arsenal slander, but I can't, man. We're used to it.
Yeah, serious. Use like a low-hanging fruit. Yo, big on my guy Faris in the chat also. He says, hey, bro, I watched the second half and I'm pissed, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? To be completely honest with you, as much as I'm not a fan, we can't hold the Gea accountable for the loss. He missed the 11th pen. I'm not holding him accountable for the loss. Not in the slightest, fam. Not holding him. I'm just saying I've been done with him before this, but I don't blame him for today's loss. Absolutely not. And the second half, typical Ollie, innit? That's all I can tell you, Ollie tax. Okay, I'm saying, and I've not liked this guy for the longest, so
it's not 90-10 in City's favour.
He's trolling. He's trolling.
Not 90-10.
He's trolling them.
Are we the better team? Yes. Does that mean anything in the final? No. Unless they're better than you? No. So
yeah, don't decide the final.
It doesn't do nothing. Villarreal are not better than Man United, and Leicester are not better than Chelsea. So it doesn't really change much. You just got to go into the final and try and win, innit?
Facts. And yo, you lot were at 91 likes in it, so get that up. We are gonna close out the show. Oh, yo, big up Mohammed is just about to do that. Big up for the super chat, Mohammed Yusuf. He says, you lot gonna have us here all night, innit? He says City need to win the Champions League so I can see a Mendy knee slide in the rain with the trophy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I could imagine it already, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I need that in my life. I can't lie. I need that. I need it.
Man,
I need complete football before Mbappe, man, just for the bants.
No, we don't need to do that.
I need it.
No, we don't need that. We don't disrespect kings around here. You know what I'm saying? And that we put full respect on kings and that. You know what I'm saying? Man, like killer Killian. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that.
Nah, Killian will be supporting his mate Mbappe, Mendy in the competition.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. But yeah, I love how you lot be dropping super chats to get your slander agenda across. You know, I don't know what we've created in it. I blame Lewis in it. You know what I'm saying? He started this whole thing and that. He's the pioneer of this shit. This is on you, you know, Lewis. Is he there?
City need to win the Champions League so I can see a Mendy knee slide. What? Chelsea need to win the Champions League so you can see a Mendy knee slide in the rain. I hear that.
No. What I said was because you missed the last part. I was saying how I love about this channel is how people be slapping down super chats to get their agendas and slander across. And I'm like,
I love to see it, man.
I'm like, you're the pioneer.
Keep donating to the channel. Let's go.
Big up, man. Appreciate it. Love to everyone who is locked. Big up to NB. He says, flawless tell. Right, he's clear now. He says, flawless tell Lewis to stop chatting. What does it say? Flawless tell Lewis to stop chatting. Messi didn't carry Henry at all. The 09 season when they won the Champions League and La Liga, Messi and Henry scored over 100 goals between them. That's carrying.
Jeez, 50 for Messi and 50 for Eto'o. Let's go. Come on, man. And Henry was just there for the vibes. Come on, G.
Shameless. This guy is shameless.
Yeah, Thierry Henry is shameless. Why don't you take your beloved Arsenal to the Champions League? Oh, no, wait. You went there in Paris and then did 5 one-on-ones and missed them all.
Yeah, Akin, I know that obviously there's French players in Chelsea. I just meant they're good friends. They played together for a long time. Well, not a long time, but they played together.
Poor Chelsea team. That was prime David Luiz. Fucking Lampard, Matten, Mikel in the pivot. Ryan Bertrand at left wing putting Franck Ribéry in his back pocket. Gotta give them all the respect. And prime Petr Cech as well. 2012 Cech was a joke. That was a cheat code in the Champions League.
Zane says it here. You lot love falling into Lewis's trap. Facts, yo. Nippon says we won the 2012 with a poor Chelsea team against the star-studded Bayern Munich team with Ryan Bertrand on the left wing.
That's what worries me. It's the trap. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't care. Like, when you go into finals, anything can happen on the day, and this is why, like, I just don't get where people are getting their cockiness and arrogance from. It's madness.
Camps TV says, remember Lewis, according to Mourinho, Henry only scores against small teams.
Yeah, Henry said that about us in 2005. 7 years later, we won a Champions League at Chelsea, and he had to go to Barcelona to win his. It's a sticky one still.
Valid point. Valid point. Yo, when you right, fam.
Like Henry, you're right. Henry only scores against small teams. That's why he never scored in the cup final for Arsenal.
He's the type of guy to say if Ben Chilwell wins the Champions League, he's better than Ashley Cole. Yeah, Lewis is shameless with it. You know what I'm saying? In that, even though he likes Ashley Cole because he's ex-Chelsea.
Were he better than Ashley Cole? They both will have won Champions League. Come on.
Was Ashley Cole there in 2012 when you won it?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Okay, my memory's terrible. That's all. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I know Ashley Cole quality though. Black Diamond says, when is the next NBA stream Flawless? I'll tell you in a second. Give me a minute. We are doing one. So for those that don't know, we have started doing NBA playoff live watch along. So I was on it. Devante, who's in the chat, was on it. Timo was also there. Jody was back. You get me? Jody swag team. You get me? My swag team familiar. There is a basketball show coming to the channel also. We're just like, crossing the T's and dotting the I's with that. But yeah, soon come, man. We're going. So not only are you going to get live watch-alongs of the Euros all summer, you'll get live watch-alongs in the Euros, live watch-alongs of Copa America, and you also get live NBA watch-alongs also, man. We don't stop at Sarcasm City, man. Hashtag the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? We out here. So you'll get, I'm having a look here now, NBA playoffs. Where we at? Tomorrow, because it's Lakers and the Suns tomorrow. So you will probably do tomorrow at 3, you'll get the Lakers and the Suns, you'll get that watch along. And then the Maverick and the Clippers on the Saturday, you'll get that as well. So you'll get that watch along as well. Where we at? Nippin says, Killer, you ain't got a lot to talk about the Swedish Mustafi. Who's the Swedish Mustafi? Who's he talking about?
What? We need Fergie to go to
You're
Chelsea.
talking about the leader of the VL Hive.
Who?
Victor Lindelof.
Lindelof didn't do shit. That was Wan-Bissaka and Axel. Don't ever try it. You know what I'm saying? And
big up the VL Hive. Let down by the other 10 bums around the pitch.
Yeah, like it wasn't his mistake for the goal in that. But
Moreno's just quality, He'd do well in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like, it takes the best to beat the best. We've said it.
Timo here says, yes, 17 champs in the house, road to 18. Let's go. He's talking about the Lakers for those that he's a Lakers fan, Timo. So he'll be on it because Lakers are playing tomorrow. Lewis still trying to cope that only Lampard got into the Hall of Fame. Your thoughts on that, Lewis?
That's fine. Like, we'll have Terry and Ashley Cole in there within a few years. I don't mind. Henry was going to make it in there regardless. I can run with that. And Bergkamp, yeah, he cool. I get it. He's all right.
NB says, this guy is shameless as fuck. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Lewis is shameless as fuck. As Paco says, my alarm goes off in 2 hours. Why am I still awake? I'm asking myself the same question like I wasn't up late last night. You know what I'm saying? Doing the NBA playoffs back to back. I think there's light outside. I didn't go to bed till late. Early hours of the morning. Pattern. Say that again, fam.
He needs a working pattern.
Yeah, that's true. I'm working now, innit? So you know what I'm saying? And that's why you lot see me here, innit? You know what I'm saying? Chronic says, when did you cut your hair, bro? I didn't cut my hair. I just took my plaits out. That's all. This is how my hair looks without the plaits. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to get them put back in. But for let me just sport the throw in it. You know what I'm saying? I had to put conditioner in it, wash it, all that stuff in it. I was like, let me just do the mini throw thing in it. The different strokes. You get me? Todd Bridges, Gary Coleman thing. You know what I'm saying? For those that are old enough to know the show I'm talking about. Quality show. Smash the likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Yeah, man. Let's get us up to 100 likes because we're at 93. 7 more. Come on, 7 more.
Akin. Nah,
there we go.
Fergie needs to turn up at the Chelsea hotel on Friday night. That's what we need.
Hey, less of that. You know what I'm saying? And that. Less of that Fergie slander. Respect the GOAT and that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not slandering Fergie. Just everywhere he goes, people tend to lose. So he's going.
Less of that.
Put him in the Chelsea. Put him on the Chelsea plane with the players, isn't it?
Drogba showed up in big games, unlike Henry. Thoughts on that, Lewis? That's
said it, not me, but I agree with that guy.
Well, right, he did win a Champions League at Barcelona though, and scored a lot of goals over there.
Yeah, I'm sure he scored a few, but it was easy to when Messi and Eto'o were also doing most of the work.
Fair enough. I hear that. Right, we are going to close out the show, people. We are going to close out the show. Big up to everyone that's locked. Big up to everyone who tuned in just to try and see me get cooked about United losing to Villarreal in the Europa League final. But we're back. Not tomorrow. Look at this dickhead changing his picture as well. We're back. Well, it's Nathan says, flawless. Who was better, Henry or Drogba? Oh, both quality. I'm saying Henry, but both quality. Drogba's when I did my 2010, what was it? I did my 2010 to 2020 Premier League like best 11. I think I put Drogba in. But then when I did my 90,
very clutch. That's what it's about.
And I respect that. Like, you know me, and I'm a fan of
one of the best players. You know,
Henry's better than Drogba.
Better player, but Drogba is clutch. So that's what he's for. Do you know what I mean?
And then when I did my 99 to 09 team in terms of Premier League years from the year 1999 to 2009, I put Henry in that. But then when I did 2010 to 2020, Drogba made my team.
Yeah, Henry's better than Drogba, but it's a lot tighter than people give it credit for.
Yeah, just because of Drogba's clutch moments and that. You can't like get past that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, people always bring up his goal scoring record, but he was a great footballer.
Yes. Man occupied whole back fours by himself.
Exactly.
That's how good he was.
Defenders feared this guy every time, even though he didn't score a lot.
Yeah.
Half the reason why Lampard's got the amount of goals he has.
Facts. No, 100% facts.
Yeah, in the Pal, Matt Busby's team can win on Saturday, innit?
You're a joker, but yeah. Big up to everyone who just came here to see me get cooked. Big up to everyone who has locked in. We are back. Well, it was 10 to 4 now, so it's technically back to half 4. Half 4, we'll be back. You get me? 4:30 p.m. UK time. Myself, Harris, will be back on Mandem United. Get me? Talking more in depth about United's loss against Villarreal in Europa League, where we can go from here. And then check out the upcoming live stream sections because all the shows are there. We'll start with you, Lewis. Anything you want to add before we finish the show?
United. And we're winning the Champions League on Saturday. Up the Chelsea.
I don't even know why I asked you. Yan City, anything you want to add before we leave?
No comments.
You don't want to say bye to your peoples or nothing, or the Sarcasm City TV community?
Most of the people in the comments are just hating.
You still say bye to the ones that love you. They love you, really.
People are Chelsea fans, innit? That's what I'm saying. If we don't win do you know what? To be fair, like, yeah, if we don't win, you won't see me on here again. Not because I don't hide from Man City. I've supported Man City through a lot worse than losing a bloody Champions League final. That being said, most people on here are Chelsea in it, so I ain't got no time for that shit.
All right, is that your goodbyes, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Big up to Nathan. It says, great stream. Final thoughts. Good evening, flawless. Hilarious. Ha, 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 ha. Daniel saying, I don't hate you, Yan. And he put 2 love hearts in blue for your Black Diamond. Put 3 love hearts and a diamond.
I hope you hate me on Saturday night.
Yan, always my favorite Manchester City fan. As Paco says, Yan, I heard you're retiring from YouTube after City lose.
Yeah.
Zane saying, I only like her since she drives a Benz, still can't lie. Yeah, the Benz is nice still. Foreign whips. Yan is our favorite. See that? These lot love you. I don't know what you're talking about. They came to cook me. That's why we did so many. Yeah, he was doing big numbers from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Why Not Sentiment. Yo, love to everyone who's locked. Much appreciated. If you are new here, please make sure you hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this back. Please make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Also, make sure you follow the Sarcasm City TV channel on Twitch. We are on Twitch. The link is underneath the video. The link is underneath this video. You can also listen to all the Sarcasm City TV shows on audio-only platforms, so SoundCloud, Spotify, or iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Underneath, you can check them out, or wherever you listen to podcasts, just type in Sarcasm City TV. But you might want to listen while you're working, while you're cooking, while you're driving, etc., etc. You might not want the YouTube app open. Make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis G as well. Great Chelsea content. You can catch myself.
Sorry, carry on.
You can catch myself, Yan City. You can catch myself, Yan City, and on Lewis's channel on Shameless FC on Fridays as well. There's also a link for that. We talk all things Premier League, so it's not just us three. Ryan's on there repping Liverpool. You got Babs and Slavs representing Arsenal and Spurs, and Neil representing Leicester. And I'm going to get cooked on Friday with that, which is going to be fantastic. It is what it is.
Thank God for Leicester, otherwise I'd be getting cooked with you.
Yeah, man, getting cooked. But it is what it is. We move.
And Nathan, if we did win the Champions League final, yes, I would have a party in my house, innit?
There you go. We pulling up then. We pulling up.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
I actually would have a party. Because that is something.
I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Me and Lewis are pulling up in that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Lewis going to the Champions League party.
Yeah, serious.
Mad.
It's that far away from you.
Unless it's a Chelsea party, I don't know what you're on about still.
I'm not throwing no Chelsea party if you win it.
Lewis said, yo, I'm not involved in that. You know what I'm saying? He said you're on your own there. Zane says Shameless FC is fire. Yes, there is a playlist for it on this channel as well. So even though it's on Lewis's channel, there's a playlist for it on Sarcasm City TV, so you can catch up with all the Shameless FCs. Jabari says bullying flawless. Facts, man. That's all people came in it. Flawless, this is just a joke. When De Gea took the pen, that was when you took your hat off. Hello, ha 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 ha. Zane says party in Amsterdam, please.
Yes.
That's the plan. We're doing a Shameless FC / Sarcasm City TV tour of Amsterdam. I think we're gonna do a worldwide tour, but it is what it is.
Oh, am I invited?
Well, are you not a part of Sarcasm City TV?
Yeah, no, normally you don't invite me to these things.
What do I invite you to?
Abroad trips.
What abroad trips have I planned and not invited you to?
No, because last time you were saying, nah, not going.
What are you talking about? See, she's just out here lying on my good name. What are you talking about? Say that again. What did I not invite you to?
Nah, like when we were speaking about it before, innit?
Oh, see, I did not invite you. Nothing's even been planned. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, why not give Flawless a chance to explain? You get what I'm saying? On my case, I don't even know what she's talking about. And I have no idea what she's talking about. I didn't invite her. Hella lies in that. But we move. Love to everyone that's locked. The Sarcasm City Sports Q&A will be back on Sunday at 11 p.m. That is subject to change, but yeah, back at 11 p.m. You can catch the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As every Wednesday, every Sunday. The times will vary, but it's Wednesday night, Sunday night, answering all your questions, obviously discussing whatever's going on in the world of sport, mainly football. But big up to everyone that's locked. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.